right, let's now. Okay, so now it appears the comments are now able to be seen now. So yeah, you guys, come on back in here. Let me know who's coming through. Had to go change my settings because didn't appear that it was allowing comments in here. So I'll let you guys come on in again. Just wanted to come on here and chat up with you guys, man. You know, talk a little bit about football life with you guys, man. So let me know if you can comment in the comment section. Let me know in the live chat if you're able to post comments. Just wanted to come on here, man. Just talk with you guys. It's been 2 months since I've been able to, 2 months since I had the time to do one of these live streams. So let me know who's in here, man. You know, hope everybody is safe, is being safe out there, man. Everybody's being smart out there with this whole virus and stuff, man. So oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. Got a comment in here now. So now I know the comment section is working. Okay. Do you think Philip Rivers will be good with the Colts? Tyler, I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't really think Philip Rivers has anything really left in the tank. I really don't. When the Colts made that signing, I was really scratching my head about that. I'm not saying that Philip Rivers isn't a solid backup quarterback, but at this point, I don't think Rivers really is a very good option to be a starter. So, just me being honest, man, I was really scratching my head when the Colts when they signed Philip Rivers. Thank you, Army 63B. I'm glad to see that, man. I was trying to figure out because I was going through my advanced settings. I was trying to figure out why I wasn't seeing the comments yet. So thank you guys for confirming to me that the comments are in fact working. I just wanted to come on here, man, do a live stream. It's been 2 months, whatever, since I've done one. You know, I haven't really had the time to do one. So just want to come on here, talk a little football, talk a little life with you guys, man. It's so great to be doing these again. What's up, Spunky? How you doing? I'm doing good, Joseph. I'm doing very good, man. I'm out here in Dallas at my company's headquarters. I'm getting ready to sign a lease. I'm becoming what we call a contractor, which means that I'm gonna officially be a small business owner. So everything right now is going pretty well, man. I can't complain right now, man. 2020 has been a pretty crazy year, but I'm very excited about becoming a contractor and becoming my own business owner. How's everything going on with you, Joseph? Thoughts on safety Grayland Arnold? Will he make the roster? Will Grayland Arnold make the roster? That's a good question right there. Do I think he's gonna make the roster? He's gonna have some tough competition there. Good question, but he's gonna have some tough competition. Yeah, if I had to take a guess right now, like I said, his back would be kind of against the rope of making the roster there. Let's see, what else? Do you think the Bengals will do good with Barrow and their other draft picks? Well, to be honest with you, Tyler, I really don't know really too much about the Bengals draft picks, to be honest with you. I don't follow the Bengals, so I really have no idea, really, other than Barrow, the quarterback they drafted, obviously, that you mentioned. I really don't know too much about what the Bengals did because, like I said, I don't follow the Bengals. What's up, Eddie Taylor? How you doing, man? What's going on with you? I'm just back on here, man. It's been a while since I've done one of these live chats, man. I just wanted to come on here and chat up with you guys, man. So far, everything's been good. I'm getting ready to become a small business owner by purchasing my own truck. Well, not purchasing my own truck, but leasing my own truck, man. So, man, everything's going well right now, man. There's no complaints on this side. How's everything with you? What's up, Eddie Price? How you doing, brother? How's everything going with you, man? How's everything going with you? I hope everything's well. That's all. Thank you, man. Army 63B, man. I'm very, very excited, man. After 2 years of being a company driver, I'm very, very excited, man, about taking this next step in my career. Very, very excited about this, man. A little bit nervous about it because it's definitely a big jump. It's definitely a big jump in my career, but I'm very, very excited about it, man. I'm very excited about the next challenge in life, man. I'm just trying to move on up in life, you know what I mean? So I'm very, very excited about it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey there, Spunky. Long time no see. What a wild offseason it has been for the NFC East so far. Yeah, that right there, Cowboy X Factor, that right there, I absolutely agree with, man. It's been an absolutely insane offseason, this entire division. You got 3 coaches all getting fired, and of course you guys hiring Mike McCartney, the the Redskins hiring McCartney, and then the Giants hiring the former what was the Patriots special teams coordinator. So yeah, it's been a crazy offseason for the NFC East for sure. And this draft, man, you guys getting CD Lamb over there, the Redskins absolutely stacking up on their defensive line, which is something we all got to contain with. And the Giants had a very, very good draft as well, man. So I'm hoping that we return back to some very competitive football in the NFC East. You know, the NFC East has been for historically one of the best divisions, if not the best division in the league. Every team, of course, winning Super Bowls. But in recent years, things have been really down this division. So as a football fan, obviously as an Eagles fan, I want my team to win the division every year. But as a football fan, as an NFC East fan, I want to see great competitive football in this division. And I think next year, man, is going to be a very, very competitive year for this division. I like overall what my Eagles did in the draft. I love the speed that we have gotten on offense. We put so many weapons around Carson Wentz. So I'm very happy overall with what the Eagles did. Were there a couple things that I wish they would have did better? Absolutely. But overall, I love that we put weapons around Carson Wentz. That's the important thing. And Carson Wentz has no excuses not to be successful this year. You got a great running game with the young Miles Sanders, of course. You got Boston Scott, and you got you got all that speed at wide receiver. That's what hurt us a lot last year. We didn't really have that speed at wide receiver. Now he has a ton of speed at wide receiver, and I'm just very excited to see Carson Wentz take that next step. I truly am, because you saw what he did last year with a bunch of practice squad guys. Now with guys like Jalen Reagor, guys like that, man, speedy guys like that, Hightower, Goodwin, all those guys that we added, man. Carson Wentz has a lot of speed on this team and on this offense, man. He's a gunslinging quarterback, so to have these very fast receivers that can stretch the field, I'm very excited about the Eagles' offense next year. I really am. And he signs with the Dallas. Yeah. Andy Dalton signs with the Cowboys. Yeah. No, that right there, I did not see coming. I absolutely did not see Andy Dalton going to Dallas, man. That's something right there I could definitely say. I know some Eagle fans have been saying that they actually fear Andy Dalton more than they fear Dak Prescott. For me, man, I feel like, the Cowboys are going to be our biggest foe in this division anyway, regardless of who's at quarterback for them, man. They got a lot of talent on that team. Put my bias aside, the dislike for the Cowboys aside, they're going to be a tough team for us to contend with anyway, no matter who's at center. And I would never sit there and, doubt what Andy Dalton could do with those weapons on that team. They got a lot of weapons, and they will be a team that we definitely got to contend with next year. Thoughts on Casey Toohill? Will he make the roster? Oh, you mean? Oh, yes. He was our 7th round pick, right? If I'm not mistaken, 7th round pick. Well, Casey Toohill, he definitely has a chance. That's for sure. He definitely does have a chance, but he's got to get in here and really battle his butt off, man. But yeah, he definitely has a chance to make the roster. I don't see why he couldn't. We definitely need depth in that position for sure. So yeah, Casey Toohill, I think he definitely does stand a chance, man. If he gets in there and he shows the coaches everything they need to see, yeah, I think he has a chance. Yeah. It's nice to hear from you. Glad everything is going well. Well, Joseph, man, it's always great to see you as well, man. Yeah, right now, man, no complaints, man. I'm just out here working hard, man. Just trying to move on up in life, man. So there's no complaints here, man. I'm doing pretty good. I hope everything's going well with you as well, Joseph. I just saw that video you did, which made me laugh for real. Which one? You talking about the one that just uploaded the? Yeah. that one person that messes up everything, and they had the Cowboys dancing. Yeah, That. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I definitely do appreciate that, Cowboy X Factor. I hate this virus. Tyrese, man, we all do, man. We all hate this damn virus, man. Life as we know it right now, it's just been absolutely crippled. And being a truck driver out here, man, it's absolutely sucked, because they have been closing a lot of truck stops. The food, the stuff, a lot of these food places have been closing, and that's tough being on the road as a truck driver, man. So, it really does suck, man. I can't wait till we go back to the days where the driver lounges are open again, the restaurants are open again, you can dine into a restaurant. I can't wait for that. Now, with this whole virus going around, man, I don't expect that to be anytime soon, obviously. But yeah, man, 2020 has been a pretty rough year to say the least. You know, so far it's been a very, very rough year to say the least. That's for sure. But hopefully, man, they're able to get this virus under control within the next couple months, man. And I know it's gonna take some time before everything returns back to normal. But hopefully, with time, things will begin to gradually return back to normal. Thoughts on the Bucks with Brady and Gronkowski, and if they will actually do good. I think the Buccaneers will be a playoff team next year. I do think they will be a playoff team next year. It's hard to see them not being a playoff team, or at least a team on the bubble being a playoff team. But I think New Orleans, the Saints, I think the Saints are going to win that division. I still think the Saints are the better team in that division. Tom Brady, while he is still one of the greatest quarterbacks, obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, while he is still a pretty darn good quarterback, he is not the same Tom Brady that he used to be. He's 42 going on 43. So I don't think they're going to be as good as everybody think they're going to be. But I do think I do think the Buccaneers will be at least a borderline playoff team, a team that's going to be in the playoff picture. Cause I still do think that Tom Brady is good enough to have them in the playoff conversation at the end. But I don't think they win the NFC South. I still think New Orleans is the kings of that division. This is my standings right now for the NFC South. I got the Saints at number 1. I got the Buccaneers at number 2. I got the Carolina Panthers at number 3, and the Falcons are the worst team in that division. I got them, of course, coming in last place. That's my standings for the NFC South next year. Be careful out there. Thank you, Eddie Price, man. I appreciate that, man. You know, I'm trying my best, man. I'm absolutely trying my best, man. Just out here working, man. Doing my best out here, man. Life if we know it right now, it's just been very, very difficult with this whole virus, man. People freaking out. We having to wear these face masks everywhere we go, man. It's been a very, very strange year to say the least, man. But I'm trying my best, man, to be safe out here, and I hope you guys are being safe out there as well. Hopefully everybody is healthy. Hopefully everybody's family is doing well out there, man. But I'm just taking it easy, man. I'm just continuing to do my job as a trucker, man. But it definitely has been a pretty rough year so far, man. You're gonna be able to get to a place where you can hire drivers for yourself. Oh, you mean like a fleet? Yeah. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. I wanna own multiple trucks and and put drivers behind them. So that's obviously the dream of many truck drivers, and it's definitely a dream of mine eventually. So yeah, I hope so. I definitely hope at some point that I could get a fleet. Who knows? Who knows many years down the road. Right now, I'm just beginning to get my feet into the door when it comes to the owner-operator. When it comes to the owner-operator world, I'm just starting to dip my feet in there first. This is just I guess you say the baby steps, taking the baby steps towards that eventually. That definitely will be very nice. No doubt about it. It'd be very, very nice to eventually at some point down the road maybe have a fleet of my own. Who knows? His name was Joe Judge for the New York Giants. Yeah, Joe Judge, that's his name. Yeah, they got it from New England. That was a hiring that a lot of people were really scratching their head about it. Of course, they bring Jason Garrett over, from the Cowboys. Obviously, they bring him over as their offensive coordinator. Now, people can say what they want to say about Jason Garrett, and trust me, we all have. Right? But I think Jason Garrett could do some good things over there with Chase Daniel. I'm about to say Chase Daniel. I think he could do some good things over there, with that offense, man. People forget that Jason Garrett, although he wasn't a very good head coach, he was a good offensive coordinator. So I think he could do some good things over there. I think with some time, man, he could do some good things for that offense. And the Giants, I don't think the Giants are too far away from being a serious threat again in our division. I think, obviously, with the pieces that they have over there, I think it's only a matter of time before we have to worry about the Giants again. So I think Jason Garrett could be a good hire for them. Now, do I want him to be a good hire? Obviously not. I don't want anybody in our division to do well except for us. But put my bias aside, man. I think he definitely could be a good hire for them. I think he could be. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Hey, does anyone know if there's going to be football season? Well, Howard, the way it appears right now, the NFL is going full force right now with the 2020 season. They just canceled the international games, the London and Mexico games. They just canceled those. But no, from what I'm seeing right now, they're going as if they're pushing forward and getting ready for the 2020 season. So yeah, I think there will be one. Now the big question is, the schedule is coming out Thursday. So of course I will do a video where I will predict the Eagles record next year, and I'm also gonna do a video where I predict the division standings. I already gave you my NFC South division standings, but I'm gonna do the entire league and every division and standings in my prediction. But back to what I was saying though, man. Now the big question is, will there be fans in the audience? If this virus continues to be as nasty as it is, obviously they're not going to take a chance by having big crowds gathered together. So, right now the plan is to continue on with it, to prepare as if the season is going to happen. And if this virus is not under control by the season, I could definitely see an empty stadium games. That's what I would expect. Empty stadium games, and that's fine with me because I don't tune in to the NFL football to watch the audience. I don't tune in for the audience, so I'm just fine if they choose to do empty stadiums. That I have no problem with that. Is your mom hot? Is your mom hot? Let's see. No excuses. Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, man. I know a lot of Eagle fans were very upset about the Cowboys getting him. And I and I understand CeeDee Lamb's one hell of a player, man. The Cowboys, like I said earlier, are going to be a team that we definitely have to watch out for. We definitely have to. I think they definitely will be our biggest foe, our biggest competition against the division this year. So yeah, the draft of the CeeDee Lamb was definitely, there's no denying it. That was absolutely huge. Thoughts on Anthony Rush? Will he make the roster? Thoughts on Anthony Rush? Will Anthony Rush make the roster? Will he make the roster? That right there is a $1 million question, man. That's a big question right there. He's definitely gonna have a lot of competition, obviously, against him. That's for sure. But competition brings the very best out of players. Do I think he has a chance to make the roster? Now I can answer that a lot better. Do I think he has a shot? Yeah, I think he does have a shot. And I love that he's gonna have competition, because competition brings the very, very best out of our team. So, when it comes to Anthony Rush, man, I think he definitely has a chance, for sure. But it's not gonna be easy, put it that way. Tom Brady just needs to retire. Well, Tom Brady, if Tom Brady had it his way, the way he's been saying, he wants to play till he's like 50. At one point, he was saying he wants to play till he's like 50. Then he said he wants to play till he's like 45 or something like that. So who knows if Tom Brady's going to hang it up, man. That's a guy right there that obviously loves the game very much. He's still a top 15 quarterback in the league. I'm not going to say he's top 3 anymore, because I think he's definitely in decline. But he's still a top quarterback in this league. And the Buccaneers are obviously doing everything they can to make a run right now. They're doing everything they can to put weapons around him. So Tom Brady, when it comes to Brady, man, obviously a lot of us wish that he would retire, obviously. But when it comes to Brady, Brady is still a pretty good quarterback, and he's still he's still a top 10. I'll put him in top 10. So the Buccaneers are obviously trying to win. They're in win now mode. They have been putting pieces around him, to win now. So Brady said he wants to play he said at one point till he's 50. Then he pushed it back to 45. He's going to be 43 when the season starts. So we'll see. We'll see how many more years that Brady has. But one thing I do know is that Father Time is undefeated. Nobody is able to defeat Father Time. That's just a fact. So at some point, Father Time will eventually catch up with him. We saw signs of it last year. Tom Brady definitely was showing signs of decline last year. People could say that Tom Brady didn't have the weapons and stuff, but when in his career did Tom Brady really have any super weapons? Like, besides having Randy Moss that 1 year, what, it was 2 years, 3 years, whatever. when did he really have any super weapons? That was a guy that was always able to take what he had around him and make the very best out of what he had out of him. So, no, the people that saying that, oh, because he had, he had the weapons, that's why they, he didn't have a good season. But Tom Brady's never really had superstar receivers besides that those 3 years he had Randy Moss. What's good, QG? What's going on with you, man? The Redskins suck. Look, man, I'm not gonna say the Redskins suck. I think they definitely did have a pretty good draft. I don't think there's no denying that. I think they definitely did have a very good draft. No, when it comes to the Redskins, I think, Ron Rivera, as much as I hate to say it, I think Ron Rivera is one hell of a hire. I think he's a great coach. And, and we'll see. We'll see exactly, can he turn the Redskins around? Ron Rivera was one hell of a hire by the Redskins. So I'm not going to sit here and say they suck. Yeah, they have the past couple of years, but the question is, with Ron Rivera running the show over there now, how much longer are they going to suck? You know what I mean? Okay, see. Somebody delete their comments. The Buccaneers are going all out. Yeah, Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay definitely are going all out. There's no doubt about that. Tampa Bay, they're obviously in win now mode. They know that the window with Tom Brady is very, very narrow. So if they want to win, they gotta throw everything in right now. Pretty similar to what you saw with the Broncos when they went crazy and signed all those free agents, when they signed Peyton Manning. So yeah, the Buccaneers know the window is very close, it's very narrow over there. So yeah, they're definitely in win now mode. You got guys like Mike Evans over there, who is in my opinion, one of the best young receivers in the game. OJ Howard. Then of course you brought Gronk over there. You traded him from New England. So yeah, I mean that right there is definitely a team that's definitely they're preparing for now. They want to win right now, and obviously you have to be in a win now mode when you have a 43-year-old quarterback. Thank you on Philly Talk podcast, man. It's good to be here, man. It's good to be here, man. I just want to come in here and chat up with you guys for a little bit. I'll probably go for about an hour, maybe 2 hours. We'll see. I just want to come here, man. It's been a long time since I've done one of these live streams. It's been almost 2 months, I believe now. So I definitely wanted to come in here and just chat up with you guys a little bit. How do I feel about the team, Darius? Offensively, I love it. I love what I see on this offense. I love all the speed that we've added on this offense. I'm still a little bit shaky over the move of drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round, but I get it. I totally get why Roseman did that. I totally get it. You got to have a very good backup quarterback in this game, and especially when we have a guy like Carson Wentz, who, as much as I love Carson Wentz, we have to be honest. Carson Wentz has not been able to stay healthy throughout his career. So I definitely understand why we drafted Jalen Hurts. I wasn't too happy really about it when we first did it, but now I get it. But yeah, when it comes to this offense, man, I love the receivers that we have, the speed that we have at wide receiver. I love the running backs. I love the tight ends. Now, how can you not love Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert? Offensive line could use a few more depth pieces, obviously, but overall, we still have one of the top offensive lines in the league. Now, defensively is where I have some issues. When it comes to our cornerback position, that's my biggest issue. Like, I'm still trying to figure out who's going to actually start opposite of Darius Slay. That right there is going to be the $1 million question. There's going to be a lot of competition at corner during our training camp for sure. When it comes to safeties, we still got McLeod back. I'm very shaky on Jalen Mills. You guys know how I feel about Jalen Mills. I am not a huge fan of Jalen Mills whatsoever, and I wish we would have moved on from him. But they feel like they got something special there at safety with Jalen Mills. We shall see. We shall see. I will be the first to eat crow. I would definitely eat crow if Jalen Mills go out there and absolutely balls out at safety. Now, defensive line, I love our defensive line. You got Hargrove over there. You got Derek Barnett, of course. You got you got a very good defensive line over there. So I'm overall very happy about this D line. Fletcher Cox, of course. Brandon Graham. Overall, Sharif Miller. Pretty good defensive line. I really can't complain about that. Malik Jackson as well, man. Linebackers is a question mark right now. That's a huge question mark about linebackers. But defense right now is one of my biggest concerns, particularly linebacker and corner. Bringing in Darius Slay was great. We brought in Nickell Robey. That was great. But the question is, who's going to be that second corner opposite of Darius Slay? Because Nickell Robey is an outside guy. Excuse me, he's a slot guy. Sorry about that. Nickell Robey is a slot guy. So the question is, who's going to win that position to be the second corner opposite of Darius Slay? Because there's no doubt about it, of course. Darius Slay will be the number 1 corner next year. The question is, who will be number 2? We need AB. Antonio Brown, nah. Why do we need Antonio Brown, man? No. I love what we have here, man. I love the speed that we have. We got young, hungry talent on this offense. Why would we need Antonio Brown? I don't think so. Why would we need the headache of Antonio Brown? There was one point where I thought, I a little bit desperate, man. I said go get Antonio Brown, a couple times in the past. But with all his baggage and all his issues, the last thing we need to do is bring in a guy like Antonio Brown. I know he's talented. He's a great receiver, but we don't need that baggage or that distraction on his team. So no, I respectfully disagree with you on that one. I think Carson Wentz needs a good luck kiss. He needs a good luck kiss. Carson, man, we need to cross our fingers, man, that Carson can stay healthy, man. He played his first 16 game season since his rookie year, and unfortunately, what happened in the playoffs, man. But if Carson Wentz can stay healthy, we know how good Carson Wentz is when he's healthy. The big problem is that he's been unable to really stay healthy overall. So if he can stay healthy, man, and with these weapons on this offense, it's scary to think about how good this Eagles team truly can be with a fully healthy Carson Wentz. Thoughts on Cal Loretta? Will he make the roster? That's a good question. I mean, does he have a chance? Yeah, I mean, good question. I mean, my thoughts on him, I think he does have a chance. I think he definitely does have a chance to make the roster. But it's gonna be a lot of competition next year for sure. It's gonna be a lot of competition in this team, man. It's gonna be a very, very interesting season next year. No, that's for sure. But yeah, man. Next season, hopefully we have a season next year with this whole virus going around and stuff, man. Hopefully, everything calms down with this whole virus, and we do have a season, because there's definitely a whole lot of question marks going into next season. Like I said, the NFL right now, they're preparing right now as if they're going to play next season, as if that's going to be a season. They're going full force. They canceled the international games, which I thought was very smart, because nobody really needs to be traveling overseas right now. Even if this thing has died down, there doesn't need to be a whole lot of international traveling right now. So I thought that was very smart by the league to at least keep the games in the United States. Now, like I said earlier, man, when it comes to whether they play whether they play in empty stadiums or not, that's the big question mark. If I had to take a guess right now, I think it's going to be empty stadiums next year. And like I told you, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I'm definitely perfectly fine with definitely perfectly fine with a empty stadium. Yeah, empty stadium. I don't watch football for the audience anyway, so I'll be perfectly fine without the audience. As long as I get my Eagles football on Sundays or Mondays or Thursdays, whatever. As long as I get my Eagles football, I'm gonna be happy next year. It sucks right now because the NBA, they pretty much canceled their season. Although there has been some reports that the NBA could move their games to I think they said Disney World. I think they could move their games to Disney World and resume their season, but that's a big question mark. They were also talking about playing indoors as well until multiple players came down with the virus. So that's the big question mark, man. Will we have a will we have the audience actually at these games next year? And if I had to take a guess, I don't think this virus is going to be completely dead. It's going to completely be dead by September. So if I had to take a guess, I think there will be football, but it will not be with an audience, with a crowd. Let's see. But yeah, when it comes to this team, man, I'm very, very excited about this team next year, man. I'm very excited about this team. I like I told you guys, man, the talent on this offense is unbelievable. It's one of the most stacked offenses that we've had in a long time. A lot of young guys, man, a lot of young, hungry guys. Wide receiver, watch out for wide receiver next year. Watch out for wide receiver. There's going to be a lot of competition this year. A lot of guys that's going to be hungry, that's going to be battling for, making a roster spot next year. And that's only good. That's only good for us, man. That only benefits us, man, with all the competition there's going to be at wide receiver. So I'm very, very excited to watch these young guys, battle it out doing training, doing training camp. Carson Wentz is definitely going to have a lot of speed to throw to. That's something last year that we did not have. We did not have a whole lot of speed last year. When Deshaun Jackson went down, man, we did not have a guy that could stretch that field. The Eagles last year, they put all their eggs into one basket. We saw, obviously, that first game with Deshaun Jackson and his speed, what Carson Wentz can do when he has a super speedy receiver. Knock on wood, God forbid, but if Deshaun Jackson goes down this year, God forbid, we got so much young, speedy talent, man. You got guys like Jalen Reagor who runs a 4.2, 4.3. Truly unbelievable the amount of speed that we have in this offense. Hightower is very fast. Marcus Goodwin, very fast. So I'm very, very excited, man, to see what Carson Wentz could do with all this speed on the offense. So I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar, and you just went live. So hi, how are you, buddy? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm just want to come on here for a little bit. I'll probably go for about another half hour, maybe another hour. We'll see. Just depends on how many people come through. But I'm doing good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just just trying to stay safe out here, man. With this whole virus and stuff going around right now, man. Just trying my best to stay healthy. How's everything going with you? My wife is a teacher in Pennsylvania. I'm a custodian at a school district. There's talk about school not starting until 2021 in January. Okay. Oh wow. So you're talking about well over a year from now. That's wow. That's absolutely insane, man. So you're saying that that the children could miss the entire when school's supposed to start back up in the fall, and they won't go back until after Christmas break. That right there is absolutely insane. I got two nieces. I know that my two nieces are they're doing what they're pretty much doing homeschooling. They're doing their classes online and stuff. It truly is insane. Now, who I feel sorry for the most are these high school seniors and college seniors, because this is supposed to be the greatest moments of your life, and they can't have a graduation ceremony because of this virus. Those are the people I really, really feel sorry for, because they are missing out on so much right now. So yeah, man, that's absolutely insane to think that they could possibly miss school until the winter of next year. That means the rest of this year be completely canceled, because I guess we could pretty much say that anyway, because it's May now. School usually lets out in May, June. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this year school is definitely over. I don't think there's no question about that. No, the school is definitely over for this year. But not going back until after Christmas break next year. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, the draft. Yeah, Chaos the Filthy. Yeah, I agree. It definitely was. The draft definitely was crazy, man. What do you think, Chaos? What do you think about our draft overall? Like I said, when I gave it a grade, I think I gave it like a C, maybe a C plus. You know, there were some great moves that we made. I was disappointed that we didn't get a corner for sure. I was very disappointed in that. The Jalen Hurts pick was definitely a little confusing, but now as time has gone on, I have begun to somewhat understand why they made that move. You gotta have a good quarterback in case something happens to Carson Wentz. Knock on wood, God forbid, you know, but you definitely do gotta prepare for that because you just never know, man. You just never know with Carson. Now, for these people that are saying that Jalen Hurts is gonna take Carson Wentz's job, that's ridiculous. Jalen Hurts was brought in here to be the backup. He's not gonna take Carson Wentz's job. We have invested way too much time, energy, and money into Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts to take his job. It's not happening. Pennsylvania got hit hard. Yeah, Pennsylvania got hit hard. Washington State, you know, they were like I think the first cases in the U.S. to report that. I think they were definitely the first state. New York State is getting hit very hard, especially around New York City, and California is another state that got hit very hard, man. You know, this virus has just been spreading like wildfire. It started over there in Asia and just spread all around the world, man. Like, we've been through some tough times, like the some tough moments, like of course smallpox, the swine flu, you know, Ebola a couple years ago. But it's never got to the level like that this coronavirus is. It's never got to the level where they shutting down public places, where they're, you know, restaurants are closing. You gotta wear face masks and stuff going a lot of places. I've never seen anything like this in my 28 years of life, man. It's absolutely insane for sure. Should have got Henry Ruggs. No, there's a couple players that I wanted the Eagles to get, but the Eagles passed on. You know, there was definitely quite a bit of players. I was a big guy. You know, when it comes to, I was definitely a big fan of Denzel Mims. You know, I wanted us to draft him, and we could have got him in the second round, but we chose Jalen Hurts instead. You know, so there were a couple guys that were on my radar that I would have loved to see the Eagles go after, but it is what it is, man. Overall, I do like what we did in this draft. I like some, a lot of the picks that we made, but I am upset that we did not get a corner. That's for sure. I'm definitely very upset about that. But it is what it is, man. I guess Roseman feels very comfortable with what he has right now at corner. I guess he feels comfortable with that. So we'll see next season. Have you heard about the murder hornets that reached Washington State? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, Pringle. I definitely have, man. That right there is absolutely insane. Like, we're dealing with, like, as if we don't have enough to deal with right now with this damn coronavirus. Now we're dealing with this damn hornet, you know. Yeah, I have heard about that, man. Absolutely freaking insane. So I guess now after this coronavirus dies down, we now got to deal with this damn gigantic hornet that's flying around and affecting people. 2020, man, 2020 has been a horrible year so far. You know, we lost Kobe Bryant, obviously, back in January. And then once we lost Kobe Bryant, this damn coronavirus just started really, picking up, man. And just, and now you got, like you said, that hornet, the gigantic hornet coming over. It's absolutely insane. The coronavirus, the U.S. cases started in Washington State. And now it looks like this damn hornet, this murder hornet, the cases of that are going to start in Washington State. It's like, it's like, can we get a break, right? Can we get a break? We're going through enough as it is right now. So it's been absolutely insane, man. I'm hoping that they were able to kill this damn thing off. I'm hoping that we don't have another pandemic on our hands, because that's the last thing that we need right now when we're trying to recover from the damn coronavirus. It has, Tyrese. Yeah, it does suck, man. 2020 has sucked. And when this decade is over, when they go back and review this decade in general, man, the coronavirus is obviously gonna be in that conversation of things that happened this decade. That's for sure. It's been a rough year. Losing Kobe, it started off with losing Kobe Bryant, and then once we lost Kobe Bryant, man, coronavirus started hitting, and then we lost a lot of famous people. such as Bill Withers. We just lost Don Shula today. Rest in peace to one of the greatest coaches of all time, the late great Don Shula. 2020 has been a very rough year so far. It truly has been, man. I'm praying and I'm crossing my fingers that better days are ahead of us. But right now, man, right now it seems like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So yeah, man, I'm just crossing my fingers, man, and hoping that that things get better. It's been pretty damn rough, man. It's been pretty damn rough overall. So I'm hoping that this virus is able to that we're able to get this virus under control, and I'm hoping that this whole Hornet thing, this whole mess with this Hornet, I hope that it doesn't get to a point where we continue to be shut down because of it. I hope that they're able to kill this thing off wherever whatever it is. It's coming over from what, Japan, I believe it is. Japan, whatever. So there's been a few cases already being reported in the United States, over there in Washington State. I heard a few cases down in Georgia of this Hornet. It's absolutely insane. Do you think Hassan Ridgeway is a lock for the fourth defensive tackle spot? Okay, let's see. Obviously, number one starter is going to be, of course, number one starter is going to be Fletcher Cox. Then you're going to have Malik Jackson. Then you're going to have our nose tackle Hargrove that we signed a free agency from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hassan Ridgeway definitely has a good chance to get that number 4 spot. That's for sure. He definitely does. I'm not gonna say he's a lot for that spot, but I do think he definitely has a good chance to be a number 4 D tackle. But but it's definitely for sure gonna be Fletcher Cox, Malik Jackson, Hargrave. I mean, so yeah, I'm not gonna say he's a lot for the number 4 spot, but I think he definitely has a good chance to get the spot. So I definitely think he has a chance, man. We'll see about it. We definitely will see. The D line, man, overall I'm pretty happy with our defensive line. I think our defensive line is is pretty good. Would I like to see a lot more sacks? Obviously, that's something that we definitely need more to get more to the quarterback more, hit the quarterback more for sure. But overall, I like what we have in that D line. I think we got a nice, good interior D line. We got a lot of big monsters at the D line that could definitely wreak havoc for sure. Howard, thank you, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. I definitely do appreciate that. Thank you, man. I'm glad that you guys who are here have come through. I want to get back into the groove of doing these live streams again. It's just that with trucking and stuff, man, very busy a lot of times, man. So I'm gonna try to squeeze more of these back into my back onto this channel, man, when I got time. But thank you to everybody that's in here right now, man. I definitely do appreciate that. It definitely does mean a lot to me, the guys that did come through, for sure. I think they already joined. Okay, let's see. I think they're already pencil in Hargrave as starter next to Cox. They will destroy the run game. So you're saying that they already put Hargrave as number 2, and then of course Malik Jackson rotated at number 3. Yeah, I can see that as well. Malik Jackson, very disappointing last year, man. The guy went out in the first game. I hope, man. That's one thing I really hope, that we have gotten better with this damn medical staff. Because last year, man, this medical staff was absolutely putrid. So I hope that we actually got a good medical staff in here now, so that we don't have players dropping like flies. So Hargrave was a big signing for us a free agency. So I could definitely see Hargrave being right there beside Fletcher Cox, with Malik Jackson rotating in. I wouldn't be surprised about that whatsoever. So I wouldn't be surprised by that whatsoever. Okay, Kevin, you keep asking me about Luke Juriga. Will he make the roster? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Billy Mays. Billy Mays. How you doing, Billy Mays, man? You know, I used to watch your OxyClean commercials back in the day. Oh, Billy Mays. No need to thank us. Your content is why we are here. Salute you. Thank you, man. Chaos and Filthy, man. Thank you, man. I gotta start getting a lot more active with the content too, man. You know, in recent years, you know, I've been so busy with trucking, man. But I'm always trying to at least put out a couple of videos, you know, here and there, you know. And for those of you who have stuck with me through thick and thin, man, from the bottom of my heart, man, thank each and every single one of you guys, man. I definitely do appreciate the support. It means the world to me, man. The guys that continue to stick by to my channel, man. I'm very, very thankful for it. I'm very grateful for everything, you know, for everybody that does support this channel, man. I'm very grateful for the support. Thank you guys, man. But Billy Mays, man, Billy Mays. So Kevin, you asked about Suapata, Opeta, yeah. Will he make the roster? Do I think Suapeta will make the roster? Suapeta, that's a good question right there. When it comes to the offensive line, obviously Dep is, you know, Dep is something that we definitely need on offensive line. Do I think he will make the roster? I think it's gonna be a very, very tough role for him. I think it will be a tough role for him. We do need Dep on offensive line, but you know he's definitely got to get out there and bust his butt for sure. NYG31, what's going on, NYG31? How you doing, man? I'm glad you was able to come through, man. How's everything going with you? NYG31, what do you think about your Giants draft? I know that you said you would give the Eagles an F, which I'm not surprised by that. I obviously I disagree. I would give us a C. But NYG31, tell me, man, what do you think of your New York Giants, their draft overall? I'm very curious. You know, it's good to see it's good to see you in here, NYG31. I would imagine you're probably gonna say that you thought the Giants had a really good draft, and I would have to agree with you. I think the Giants did have a good draft, if that's what you say. But yeah, let me know, NYG31. Overall, how do you feel about your New York Giants, their draft overall? Like I said, man, I disagree with you saying that we deserve an F. I would give us a C, maybe a C plus. I think we did some good things. I thought we brought in some good talent. I thought we brought in some great speed for Carson Wentz to throw to. The Jalen Hurts pick is still one of those picks that I wasn't happy about it at first, but now I get it. Now I understand, and especially they're gonna mix him in with packages. I understand now why we got him. I definitely do. Do I think the second round was a little high to get him? You know, to draft a quarterback, it probably was, but there's nothing wrong with having a good, solid backup quarterback in this league for sure. And we made sure that we had a good, solid backup quarterback for at least the next 4 or 5 years. Giants took the third best rated blocker at number 3. Okay, so NYG31. So you're saying that you would give the Giants a B plus, and I actually would agree with you, NYG31. I would agree with you. I think the Giants did a really good job. You know, as much as I don't want to admit it, I think the Giants are definitely going to be a team. They're going to be a much improved team in 2020. I think they will be a very improved team. You know, you got that young quarterback over there you guys drafted. I think another year, obviously, you know, development. You know, I think you guys are going to be a good team. I think that Jason Garrett, even though a lot of people laughed at it, I think Jason Garrett could do some wonders for that young quarterback over there. I absolutely do think you guys could be a team to watch out for in the NFC East next year. So let me ask you this, NYG31. What picks of the New York Giants did you not like? I'm curious. You know, you gave him a B plus. You didn't give him an A. So, what picks exactly of the Giants that you were not as happy about? I'm very curious about that. Also, I did some research on Jalen Reagor. He has speed, but let's see how he performs. Oh, he's very fast. NYG31, he's very fast. And you know, we get him in here, man. Let him be mentored by a guy like Deshaun Jackson, man. I think he can develop into a very good receiver. You know, speed was something that we were lacking last year when Deshaun Jackson went down. Our offense was never the same after Deshaun Jackson went down. You saw what that offense looked like against the Redskins when Carson Wentz had a fast guy to throw to like Jackson. You saw what that offense looked like, man. So I love that this year they're actually covering themselves, man. They're bringing in some very fast guys now. You know, Marcus Goodwin, Jalen Reagor, Hightower. You know, I love what we've done at wide receiver, man. I truly do. I love that that Roseman is finally realizing that, man. We got to make sure that if God forbid something happens to Jackson, that we got some young, speedy guys that can come in and let them be mentored by Deshaun Jackson for the next year or two. I like what we have a receiver. Giants just gotta get that old line for Shaquan, and they will be a problem in competing again. As much as I hate to admit it, as much as I hate to admit it, you're right. The Giants definitely did have a good draft. I can't say anything really negative about the Giants right now. They had a good draft. The entire NFC East, I think in general, had a pretty good draft overall. I like what the Redskins did with their defensive line for sure. So I can't really say anything bad about the Giants draft. I thought it was a pretty good draft overall. What's going on, Eagle Slayer 95? How's everything going on with you, brother? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm just in here. This used to be Alex, right? Used to be Alex, yeah. I'm doing pretty good, man. I just had to come on here for a little bit, do a little chat with you guys. I'll probably get off in the next 9 minutes, whatever. I'll do like an hour or whatever. You know, it's not really a busy night for the chat tonight, like I thought it might be. I guess some people are working and stuff, so I get that. So I might get off here in a little bit, but I'm probably gonna try to do another one of these. You know, maybe this weekend if I got time and stuff, because I know normally there's more people that come in on the weekends, but I'm very appreciative of everybody that is here right now. But I'm doing pretty good though. How's everything going on with you, brother? Long time no see. I didn't really like the Darnay Jones. I didn't like the Darnay Jones because we already have a slot corner, but he could compete for that slot spot. Let me ask you this, NYG31. What do you think that Daniel Jones is gonna do in his second year? Do you think Daniel Jones is gonna take that next leap in his career? Because last year was obviously Daniel Jones' rookie year. It was a learning experience for him. He had some flashes of good moments, but then he also had some when he showed his rookie, when he showed his rookie self, man. How do you think Daniel Jones' development is going to be next year, especially now that you guys hired Jason Garrett? How do you think that Jason Garrett? How do you think he's going to do with Daniel Jones next year? I'm curious about that. I'm well, just chilling. Yes, I'm Alex. Just a small name change. Yeah, I see that, man. Like, I saw your profile picture. I'm like, that's Alex right there, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay, so you changed the name up a little bit, man. Well, it's good to see you doing good, man. And I want to say thank you for coming through. I want to say thank you for coming through, man. I'm definitely appreciative of it. You know, that's for sure, man. But yeah, everything's going well right now, man. I can't really complain right now, man. I'm getting ready to begin my business classes. Well, I already began them today, but I got 2 more days of business classes. I'm getting ready to become a contractor, aka a small business owner. So I'm very, very I'm very, very excited about taking this next step in my career. You know, just focusing on life, man. I'm very, very excited about it. The 4th defensive end spot is going to be very competitive during preseason. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I definitely do agree with that. And I welcome competition, man. Competition brings the very best out of the team. So I definitely welcome these guys going out there, battling it out, trying to earn that spot, man. Because ultimately, what that does, man, it makes the team a lot better. So I'm definitely all for competition at that defensive end spot for sure. There's no doubt about that. So we'll see, man. I think Hassan Ridgeway will be the number 4 defensive tackle. I think he will ultimately get that. Now, somebody asked me earlier, do I think he's going to be a lot for that spot? No, he's got to go out there and earn it. But I think as long as he goes out there and does what he needs to do, I think he will earn it. And we'll see about Prince Taker, Kevin. I see you keep posting that. We'll see about it. We'll see. Do I think he'll make the roster? No, I think everybody on this team has a chance to make the roster. We'll see. I think Jason Garrett will do wonders for Jones because he's going to take him to the next level. Since we've fortified the O-line in the draft. Oh, okay. So you think you think Jason Garrett will do a good job? Do wonders for Jones. That right there, I actually have to agree with you. As much as I don't want to admit it, NYG 31, I think Daniel Jones is a pretty good quarterback. I think he's obviously a young rookie quarterback learning, but I think you guys may have a good young quarterback there in Daniel Jones. I think the kid's gonna get better and better and better with time. So we'll see, man. Jason Garrett is a good. He's a sorry, terrible head coach, but he's one of those guys that I think is better suited to be a coordinator than a head coach. Kind of like North Turner as well. North Turner was a great offensive coordinator, but a lousy head coach. So Jason Garrett, I think, is one of those guys that's a good coordinator, but not a good head coach. So I think hiring Jason Garrett might quietly be a good good move. I think it will be. I think it definitely could be a good move for you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go about another 4 minutes, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up after that, man. But we'll definitely do more of these, man. We'll definitely do more of these. I'm very appreciative of everybody that did come through here tonight. It definitely does mean a lot to me. You guys that come through and show your support. So thank you guys, man. But I just hope that everybody, man, is staying healthy out there, staying safe, staying indoors, adhering to the the procedures right now, the warnings right now to stay at home. Because right now it's just it's crazy times right now. It truly is. Why guys didn't draft a center? We drafted a couple old linemen, but yeah, when it comes to center, no, I really don't know right now. I guess they feel pretty good with Jason Kelce for a few more years. I think Jason Kelce definitely has a few more years left for him. Obviously, he has teased retirement a couple times in the past. But I think Kelce he's still one of the best centers in the game, if not the best center in the game. And I think he definitely does have a few more years in him. So yeah, we did draft a couple old linemen, a couple ones. We definitely did add some depth at O-line. But when it comes to center, I don't know why Rosewood didn't. My assumption would be is that he feels like he doesn't necessarily need to jump at one just yet. I think he might feel like Jason Kelce has a few more years before he has to make a move. Nah, we just gonna clap when Jones gets sacked. Hey man, as much as I don't want Jason Garrett and the Giants to do well, I think Jason Garrett will be a pretty good hire for them. I think Jason Garrett is a pretty good offensive coordinator, not a good head coach, but a good offensive coordinator. So as much as I don't want to see the Giants do well, I don't want to see anybody in our division do well. Obviously. I do think he could do wonders for him for sure. I definitely do think he could do wonders for his career. That's me putting my bias aside. Putting my bias for the Eagles, of course, aside. I think Jason Garrett could turn out to be a good hire for them. I honestly do believe that. Yo, Spunky, my bad. I got on here too late to chat the whole time. But what did you truly think about our draft? Honestly, I liked it a lot. I think a lot of people are underestimating our picks. I'm gonna answer your question real quick, Nick. I gotta get a little drink. My voice is kind of cracking up, so I'm gonna answer your question real quick. Hold up. Okay. So what did I think about draft? Well, if I had to grade our draft, man, I would give us a C, maybe a C plus. I was saying this earlier. I love the speed that we added here. I love that we bought some weapons in, some very fast weapons for Carson Wentz. So I'm very happy about the weapons. There's no doubt about that, man. Carson Wentz being a gunslinging quarterback, he now has talent that can stretch the field. So when it comes to the weapons, I give Roseman an A plus for bringing in fast weapons for Carson. Now, when it comes to the O-line, there's still a few holes in the O-line that we could have filled up, but I do like we brought in We brought some a guard, a couple guards, whatever. I do like that we did bring some depth at O-line, but we could use some more improvement on the O-line. I wasn't happy about the fact that we did not that we didn't draft a single corner. That right there was one of the biggest disappointments for me. I feel like we definitely need to draft a corner, because the big question mark going into the season is who is going to be the next guy opposite of Darius Slay. It's not going to be Nikel Roby. He's a slot corner. It's not going to be. I don't see it being Maddox or LeBlanc. So the question is, are they still holding out hope that Sidney Jones can ascend to that number 2 spot? We'll see. Definitely not going to be Rasul Douglas. Rasul Douglas is not fast enough to be an outside corner. I still think Rasul Douglas is best suited for the for the safety position. But yeah, I wasn't happy that we didn't draft a single corner. When it comes to the Jalen Hurts draft pick, I was really scratching my head when that happened. I wasn't really happy that we did that at first. But now that time has passed, man, I have time to collect and reflect. I understand why Roseman did that, why you made that move. It's a 2-quarterback league. You gotta have a good quarterback in case you gotta have a good backup quarterback in case your number 1 guy goes down. And unfortunately, Eagle fans, we have to worry about that big time with Carson Wentz. You just never know what Wentz. So I understand why we drafted Jalen Hurts now. And I think he definitely could be a contributor next year. I definitely do think he could be a huge contributor next year. We could work on some packages for him next year to come on the field. So I wasn't too big on that pick in the second round. I obviously drafted a quarterback in the second round. But now that time has gone by, I definitely understand the pick now. I understand it more. Does that mean that I fully agree with it? No. But I definitely do understand why Roseman did what he did in that situation. When it comes to linebackers, we drafted a couple young, speedy linebackers. I can't complain about that at all. I definitely can't complain about that. I love the Kavon Wallace pick at safety. Kavon Wallace out of Clemson. I love that pick, man. Last time we drafted a safety out of Clemson, he went on to be a Hall of Fame player, one of the most beloved Eagles in history. And that guy, of course, is Brian Dawkins. And him, right now he is actually mentoring Kavon Wallace. He was mentoring Kavon Wallace before we drafted him. So knowing that he has a mentor like that in this corner, man, I love it, man. I love the Kavon Wallace pick. So if Jalen Mills don't get his stuff together, I could definitely see Javon Wallace maybe taking over that safety position. I think he definitely does have a good chance to possibly, challenge Jalen Mills for that safety spot. So I love the Javon Wallace pick for sure. Jalen Reagor. I was personally rooting for us to get Denzel Mims, but the Eagles obviously they saw something there they didn't like, because they could have got him in the second round too. They could have got him, but they got Jalen Hurts instead. But Jalen Reagor, I watched this kid's highlights, man. The speed of this kid is truly unbelievable. He ran a 4.2, if I'm not mistaken. The kid is fast. He could definitely blow the top off of defense. So I love that pick now when I look at it. Hightower, another very fast receiver out of Boise State, man. Love that pick as well. He got a little bit more size on him than Jalen Reagor. He's like 6'2", 3 or something like that. I love it, man. Love that pick as well. So, when it comes to the speedy receivers that we drafted, man, I give an A+ to that. When it comes to not drafting a corner, I was very disappointed at that. I felt like we should have drafted at least one corner out of this draft, but we didn't. But my overall grade for this draft, man, since you asked, Nick, I give us a C, maybe a C+. Overall, not much to complain about. Overall, a pretty solid draft for us overall. Yeah, NYG 31, yes. Day 3 was definitely a great day, man. He brought in some very solid linebackers, added some more depth on the O-line, brought in more speed at receiver. So day 3 was definitely a very good day for us, I think. I don't understand why people aren't trusting Andre Dillard over LT. At LT, okay, at left tackle. I keep seeing people saying he's bad all because he had one bad game at right tackle. Where, yeah, that right there, YNG, I agree. People don't understand when people don't understand how hard the transition to right tackle is when you've been playing left tackle your whole career. That right there is a huge transition because this guy is used to obviously focusing on pressure coming from the left from his left side. He's used to protecting the quarterback's blind side. When you move him over the right tackle, that definitely is a big adjustment for anybody. He was drafted to be a star left tackle for us. I think next year he's going to obviously start at left tackle. I know they've been talking about bringing Jason Peters back, and I'm perfectly fine with bringing Peters back as a backup. I don't think we need to be starting Jason Peters if we do bring him back. We don't need to stunt. We don't need to stunt the growth of this young left tackle over here with Andre Dillard. So I think Andre Dillard next year, man. With him starting and getting full reps over there, starting reps over there at left tackle, I think he will develop into what we drafted him to be in the first round last year. So people that are talking about him playing right tackle, well, he does. It's a huge adjustment to make the transition over to right tackle when you play left tackle your whole career. So I think, with a full year next year, full reps and practice and stuff, I think he will do just fine playing the position that he played in college, the position that made him a first round pick. I think he'll be just fine. Gregory, my boy Gregory. Let me go ahead and make you a mod, Gregory. Hold up. See if I can make you a mod over here. Hold up. For some reason, I don't want me to make you a mod. But how you doing, Gregory? Though, how you doing? Just came here to say hi and Eagles and Giants, Eagles, and yeah, Gregory, yeah. I know. and you know how I feel about that, Gregory. It's still Reggie White. Reggie White is still better than Lawrence Taylor, and the Eagles are still the Giants' daddy. So you know how I feel about that, man. But I got nothing but love for you, brother, man. I got nothing but love for you. But you're very funny about that, though, man. You're very funny. It's still Reggie White is still better than Lawrence Taylor, and the Eagles still own the Giants. So there you go. I'm trying to make you a mod, though, buddy. I'm trying to click on your name right here, but for some reason it's not giving me the option to make you a mod. So, But I'm glad you came through, man. You took the time to come through. I definitely appreciate that, man, for sure. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna make you a moderator, Gregory. You're now I have a lot of trust in you, brother. So you're now a moderator on my channel. Hey, you know what, NYG31, I got a lot of trust in you too, man. I'm gonna go ahead and try to give you the mod as well. Try to keep some of these trolls out of here, man. You two are the two of the Giant fans that I have a lot of respect for here, man. I definitely have a lot of respect for you two guys, man. Two Giants fans. Let's see if I can get you a mod over here too. Let's see. It's like really difficult to make mods out of here, I swear. So let me see if I can click on your name there real quick. All right, some reason damn mod think the mod option is not popping up again. But I'm gonna probably make you a mod later on, NYG31. I might have to go to my settings after this stream, see if I can make you a mod. What's good, Bacon Grizzle? How's everything going on with you, man? How's everything going with you? Everything's going pretty good, man. I'm over here in Dallas, Texas. Yes, I'm in enemy territory. I'm at my company's yard right now. I'm doing business classes. I'm getting ready to become a contractor, which means that I'm gonna be a small business owner. So I'm very excited about this, man. This is a big step for me to take in my career. I'm very excited about it, man. How's everything going on with you, Bacon Grizzly? NYG31 says he's pulling for Sidney Jones. NYG31, I hope the kid does well too, man. I'm getting to that point though, man. It's like, you're going to your fourth season in the league, man. You gotta show something. You gotta show something, man. You got to. Ever since he had that Achilles injury in his pro day, he just has not been the same guy. He has not been the guy that he was in college. So I'm still trying to hold out hope. I want to believe in the kid, but he's got to go out there and he has to show it. Plain and simple. It's a show me what you can do, and that's what kind of league it is. So he's got to go out there and show it before I truly believe him, Sidney Jones. I want to do well, but he got to go out there and show it. That pick just means we now have two quarterbacks better than Dak. I'm fine with that. That I agree with, Bacon Grizzly. That I agree with. So yeah, I mean, I was scratching my head about that pick when it happened, but I understand why Roseman did what he did. I don't necessarily 100% agree with it, but I do understand why he did it, man. You gotta know this is a 2 quarterback league. You gotta have a very solid backup quarterback in this league. So I definitely understand why Roseman did what he did with it. What he did there. Yeah, Kavon Wallace, man, Bacon Grizzly. Yes, Kavon Wallace. Great pickup, man. That kid right there is gonna learn. He's learning from some great mentors there, man. Last time we drafted a safety out of Clemson, the great Brian Dawkins. So Brian Dawkins is also mentoring this kid. So that's gonna be great for his development. So we'll see with the Kavon Wallace. I think he legitimately can pose a threat to Jalen Mills for that safety position. I truly do think he can. Bro, I'm telling you, Spunks, Wallace has the talent and leadership to be the next Dawkins or Vincent, and that's exactly who's mentoring him. Nick, Vincent and Dawkins are his mentors. So, yeah, what great mentors to have. So, I have a lot of high hopes for Kavon Wallace, man. I think he's only gonna get better and better and better with time. So, those are great mentors to have, man. So I like Kavon Wallace too, man. I absolutely do. Kavon Wallace will be what Giant fans thought Landon Collins could be. Well, in their defense, man, Landon Collins was a pretty damn good safety in his early years. Then he started getting lazy, man. Then he started getting beat very quickly. So in Giants fans' defense, that guy was a stud. He was a stud at the start of his career. He was a Pro Bowler, of course, and stuff. So in their defense, he was a pretty damn good safety at one point. But then he started getting lazy, started getting beat more and more. Hell no, Jalen gotta go. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna make you a NYG31. I'm gonna make you a moderator now. There you go. Yeah, there you go, man. Kavon Wallace. Kavon Wallace was a good pick. Yeah, he was, man. I have very high hopes for Kavon Wallace. I gotta make a couple of videos on him, man, and really break down what he brings to the Eagles. I really do like Kavon Wallace a lot too. Wallace was a steal. He should have been gone in the second round, honestly. Well, yeah, I hope he is, man. No, that's the hope that he is a steal. The kid. I watched his tape at Clemson. The kid definitely was a stud in college, and hopefully he becomes a stud in the NFL too. So I like him a lot, man. I love that Vincent and Brian Dawkins are mentoring him. They were mentoring him before he even came to the Eagles. So I like the kid a lot, man. I can't wait to see what he could do. What he could do for us next year, for sure. We was talking about picking John Hightower, but Josh snapped him. Well, if we stole a potential stud away from you guys, I'm all for that. NYG31. I love that. I love that pick, man. He got a little bit more size than Jalen Reagor at 6'3", 6'2", whatever. Very fast, man. So I like the pickup. John Hightower out of Boise State, man. Like I was saying earlier, man. Carson Wentz has a lot of talent to throw to next year. You saw what he did last year with the practice squad receivers. I want to see what he can do now that he has actual speed on his offense in case something happens to Deshaun Jackson again. And then you mentioned Greg Ward, who I feel is a very good slot receiver. I think he could definitely kill in the slot. With all this speed out there, it's going to take away the attention on Greg Ward. And I think Greg Ward can absolutely kill in the slot. So I'm very, very excited. When it comes to this offense, man, then you got Miles Sanders, who is going to be a stud, I think, going to his second year. I love what we have on offense. I love the talent that this team has on offense. I honestly do. Meet the Mets. What's going on, Meet the Mets? How's everything going on with you? How's everything going with you, man? What's good? What's good, King James III? How's everything going on with you, man? How's everything going with you? Let's see. I'm doing great. My Giants did great in the draft. Eagles did good besides the Hurts pick. It was funny, but I get it. Yeah, Gregory. Yeah, you guys had a hell of a draft, man. Putting aside my bias and stuff, obviously, I had to give the Giants their props, man. You guys absolutely knocked out the ballpark, in my opinion. And like I was saying earlier, man, the Giants are they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with again pretty soon. You know, I know we like to make fun of the Giants and stuff right now, but you guys, I think your GM over there, Gettleman, I think Gettleman, you know, did pretty well for you guys, man. I think you guys had a good draft. As much as I hate to say that, as much as I hope it's not true, I have to put my bias aside and say and give props where it's due, man. You guys had a pretty damn good draft. I have to give props where it's due. And you know, as a Giants fan, you should be very excited right now with the young talent that you guys have over there. You definitely should be. Eagles own us facts, but LT the GOAT, man. Lawrence Taylor, I know everybody. Trust me, I love Lawrence Taylor. Like I loved him as a player. I didn't love that he was a Giant, of course, but Lawrence Taylor's one of the best ever, man. He truly is. I mean, that guy right there changed the linebacker position. He really did. He revolutionized the way the linebacker position is played. You know, he's the reason why, you know, the left tackle is now the it's one of the highest paid positions in the game. When he knocked out Joe Theismann that Monday Night Football game. So no disrespect to Lawrence Taylor, none. There's no disrespect intended to him whatsoever. He is great. But if I had to pick between Lawrence Taylor and Reggie White, I'm sorry, I'm still going with Reggie White, man. Reggie White was an absolute beast. You know, he retired the all-time sack leader, and that guy was another guy that revolutionized the pass rusher position. So I put Reggie White slightly above Lawrence Taylor. I do. Both of them were great players, Hall of Fame players, and rightfully deserved, obviously. And both of them, obviously, Super Bowl champions, of course. But if I had to pick between Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor, I had to slightly go with Reggie White, man. Reggie White was absolutely a beast. Both of them were beasts, man. But Reggie White retired the all-time sack leader when he retired, whatever. You know, that man right there, man, put so much fear in opposing quarterbacks' eyes and running backs and stuff as well. But you know, same can be said about Lawrence Taylor too. They were both great players. It's an honor. Thank you. No problem, Gregory, man. You're one of my very good buddies, man. You're one of those Giants fans that I definitely do have a whole lot of respect for. So, no problem making you my Gregory. I'm actually great. I'm actually honored that you're here, man. You normally don't come in, the chats too often. So I'm glad you're actually here, Gregory. And everybody that's in here right now, man. Thank you guys that's coming through here, because I was going to end this thing a few minutes ago, but. More comments are coming through, man. I'm very appreciative of that. So I might go for at least about 13 more minutes, whatever. But so I'm very grateful that you guys are in here right now. Thank you. I don't take the support that you guys give me for granted, man. I'm very appreciative of the support that I do get. I'm doing great, man. Getting ready for fatherhood soon. Oh man. Congratulations, Bacon Grizzler. Are you having a boy or a girl? I'm very curious, man. Congrats to you, man. I'm very happy for you, man. Are you having a boy or a girl? Hey, Spunky, how are you? Jock Talk, how you doing? Another one of my loyal followers that's been following me for a long time, man. I don't know how I missed you when it came to the mod, man. See if I can make you one right now. Let's see. But to answer your question, Jock, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm very blessed right now, man. I'm making some big moves in life right now. Big moves in my career right now. After 2 years as a company truck driver, I'm now making the move to become my own business owner. I'm going to become a contractor, which is a small business owner. So I'm making some big moves in life, man, and I'm preparing to make a big move out of Maryland. For the next couple of years, I'm gonna run it hard, making money right now, and I'm probably gonna move somewhere out west. So overall, man, I'm blessed, man. The good Lord is giving me my help. He's seen me through this virus so far. Cross my fingers it stays that way, man. I got no complaints, man. Life right now is pretty good. So I hope everything is good with you as well, Jot Talk, man. I feel very blessed myself. I really do. And I'm blessed to have the support from you guys as well. I'm very appreciative of that as well. Believe it or not, was 15 in cornerbacks versus quarterback rating with Target last year. Who do you think will play week 1? Jot Talk, what do you mean? Like, you said who I think is gonna play. What do you mean? Like, are you saying like at particular positions or what? What do you mean? Like, who I think is gonna play? Oh, are you talking about the schedule? I wouldn't know about that. What do you think of the undrafted running back the undrafted running back we picked up? I gotta take a look at that. To be honest with you, I haven't really seen who did we pick up. I gotta take a look at that, man. I know we signed, like we do every year. We signed a couple undrafted guys, but I haven't really seen the full list. I'll probably do a video on that. Actually, I'll probably do a video on that when I take a look at it. They said Kavon Wallace was number 60. We got it still. James really liked the Adrian Killings picking. Andy Dalton is the Ginger Soul's assassin. He's coming to snatch that soul. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dak Prescott wants what, $40 million a year. Jerry Jones does not seem like he wants to pay that. And be honest with you, I can kind of understand why Jerry don't want to pay that. Dak Prescott, while he is a pretty good, solid quarterback, no, I don't think he's quite worth $40 million. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have a little bit of a quarterback controversy over there in Dallas, because the Cowboys are not obligated to Dak Prescott, after this year or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised, if you have some controversy over there. Gettleman is better than Reese. That right there, I definitely agree with. I think Gettleman is definitely a much better general manager than your former general manager Reese. Chat, remind him LT is better than Reggie White. Okay, Gregory, man, we could go on and on about this. Trust me, we do this all the time on Facebook, man. We can go on and on and on about this. But it's always gonna be Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor the second. I'm sorry. They're both for two. They are both two GOATs, two of the greatest of all time, probably the greatest of all time at their positions. But it's always gonna be Reggie White, then Lawrence Taylor for me. I'm sorry. I love Lawrence Taylor, his career. No, he was one hell of a player, man. But it's still Reggie White. I'm sorry. Oh, it's still Reggie White for me, man. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Lawrence Taylor, man. Lawrence Taylor was one hell of a player, man. But it's still Reggie White. NYG31, do you know Bad Dog Sports? Who don't know Bad Dogs? No, who don't know Bad Dogs? Man, Bad Dog is great. That right there is another Giants fan that I have a ton of respect for as well, man. I love Bad Dog. Now who don't know Bad Dog? Do we know him personally? Is that what you're asking? Imagine facing a defense with LT and Reggie. I'm forfeiting the game if I'm a head coach. Yeah, if I was a quarterback, man, I would not sleep well at night knowing I'm going against those two guys on the same defense. That right there is going to be hell on earth. It truly would be. Jock Talk, I'm trying to give you one, man. Sometimes it takes a while for this thing to pop up so I can actually mod you. But I'm trying to give you one, Jock Talk. Hopefully it'll pop up pretty soon. Sometimes this thing acts a little stubborn. I might have to wait till after the stream to go into my settings to give you one. We'll see. But if it pops up where I have the option to do it real soon, of course I'll give you one, man. When it pops up, I'll try to give you one, man. We're going to find out the gender within the next couple of weeks. Well, Bacon Grizzly, man, congratulations to you and your girlfriend or wife, or you guys married. But congratulations to you and your partner, man. I'm very happy for you, man. That's very, very beautiful. That's very beautiful, man. Congratulations to you, Bacon Grizzly. Oh, you're a truck driver too, man. Okay. You're a driver too, huh? Well, continue doing what you're doing, my brother, man. Right now, man, we truck drivers are needed more than ever right now with this whole craziness of this world, man. So continue doing what you're doing, man, providing a good service for the country right now, man. Salute. I always salute my fellow drivers. And there we go, right there, Jock Talk. You are now officially a moderator on my channel. So there you go, Jock Talk. Are you sure it's the time? I thought it was other day, NYG31. Congrats, Spunky. I hope you get that business, man. Thank you, Bacon Grizzly, man. I appreciate it, man. And congratulations to you, my brother, man. Becoming a father, man. That's very, very beautiful, man. That's very beautiful. You let me know though, man. When that baby is born, you let me know what the gender is, man. I'm very happy for you. I really am. Thank you on Jock Talk. I definitely appreciate it, man. And I just made you a moderator as well, man. You've been one of my followers, not just on this channel, but my original channel. You've been there to support me the whole time, man. So I'm very appreciative of you as well, man. Thank you. Another one of my longtime followers on Pro Gamer Galaxy, man. How you doing, man? But I go on Entertainer Channel too, Benjamin. Which team do you want to play week 1? Okay, which team do I want to play week 1? I would love to have a matchup against Dallas, but I know it's not going to happen. I would love to have that Dallas matchup to start the game off, to start the season off. But they tend to do Giants and Cowboys to start the season off on Sunday Night Football every year. So if I couldn't get that Cowboys game, I wouldn't mind maybe the Ravens, because I think we do play the Ravens next year, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't mind going down there playing Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens week 1. So yeah, I think that'd be a good game. We got the Steelers on our schedule next year for sure. The Steelers, I wouldn't mind playing Pittsburgh as well. But I would love to see us play the Dallas Cowboys. If not week 1, then early in the season, a lot earlier in the season than we normally have been playing them. Normally we playing them like week 9 or week 10, 11, 12, whatever. So I wouldn't mind playing Dallas a lot earlier in that season for sure. I love our rivalry with the Dallas Cowboys. I absolutely love that rivalry for sure. I want to play Eagles week 1. Okay, so NYG31 say he wants to play us week 1. Well, NYG31, be careful what you wish for, my brother. That's all I gotta say. Be careful what you wish for. May the 4th will be with you. Okay. Let's see. Killings and Warren undrafted are running backs. They both look good. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to look at their tape on Jot Talk. I'm definitely gonna look at their tape because I need to do a video on the undrafted players. I did one last year. This year I didn't do one, so I'm gonna go ahead and when I get off this stream, man, I'm gonna start looking at some of the guys we did draft and start and probably do some videos talking about them as well this week. But Thursday for sure, man. Look out for my schedule video. I'm gonna tell you what my prediction for our record next year is gonna be. I'm gonna also do a league standings video as well. I'm gonna tell you what I predict for the standings for the entire league to be next year too, per division, whatever. You got one, Jot Talk. It just takes some time to show up. I don't know why it hasn't showed up yet, but you do got a wrench. Because when I clicked on your name, I said add moderator. It said that he is now a moderator. So it might take a little time just for it to show up. But you are a moderator. Yeah, you are a moderator for sure. Darrelle Revis or Champ Bailey? Oh wow, that's a tough one. A prime Champ Bailey or a prime Darrelle Revis? I'm gonna have to go with Darrelle. I'm gonna go with Champ Bailey. Darrelle Revis was great and everything in his time frame, man. But Champ Bailey was the man back in the day for the Broncos. So I'm going with a prime Champ Bailey. I know that might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna go with a prime Champ Bailey over a prime Darrelle Revis. They were both great corners in their heyday, that's for sure. I'm taking, yeah. For me, as much as I respect Lawrence Taylor, as great as Lawrence Taylor was, I'm still going with Reggie White. Nothing against Lawrence Taylor, man. Lawrence Taylor's one of the greatest to ever do it, man. Nothing but respect for that guy as a player, but it's still Reggie White over Lawrence Taylor. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I mean, you guys, man. Thank you guys that's still coming in here, man. Posting comments, stuff. I'm very appreciative of this, man. I was gonna end it like an hour ago, man, but now, more people are coming in and asking questions, man. I'm very appreciative of it for sure. Someone actually said Lawrence Taylor was trash. I wanted to smack him. Yeah, their opinion is trash. Anybody that watched Lawrence Taylor on tape and watched that guy play, they're crazy. Lawrence Taylor is one of the GOATs in the history of the game. As much as I obviously I didn't like him because he's a Giant, but you can't deny a great talent when you see it, man. Lawrence Taylor is one of the best to ever do it, no doubt about it. Okay, cool. By the way, yeah, Jot Talk. I don't know why it's not appearing right now, but it does say that you are a moderator on my end, so it may just need a little time to pop up. You may actually not see it to the next live stream. I don't know. It's just It does say on my end that you are. Yeah, it's in there now. I see it now. You definitely are. Your wrench is now showing now. It's showing now. He was a Redskins fan too. Laughed my ass off. Definitely salty about that the Joe Theismann incident. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll be salty too if I was a Redskin fan over Lawrence Taylor ending his career. I guess I'll be salty too. Yeah, Thursday's supposed to be NFL schedule release. And Jot Talk, I'm gonna make a video when that come out. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion of the schedule and which weeks I think the Eagles are gonna win, lose, and overall what I think the Eagles' record is gonna be next year. I'm gonna try to be as honest and as unbiased as I possibly can be. Because obviously I'm, being an Eagles fan, of course, I'm gonna want to be biased, but I'm gonna try to be as objective as I possibly can be realistic and honest with you guys. So when that video that schedule comes out on Thursday, I look forward to look to seeing a video on that for sure. Thanks, Spunky. I definitely let you know when we find out. And now we're not married, although we're talking about future plans in that regard. Well, like I said, Bacon, man, congratulations to you and your girlfriend, man. I'm very happy for both of you guys, man. Definitely, like I said, definitely let me know when you do find out the gender of the baby. Congratulations to you for sure, man. I'm very happy for you. That's a very beautiful thing, man. Dak inflated stats. Prescott wants the bag. Yeah, he wants to get paid, and I'm not mad at him, man. You know the NFL stands for not for long. You gotta get that money while you can. So I'm not mad at that for trying to get money. But when it comes to $40 million a year, I think that's a little bit very unrealistic, man. I don't think the Cowboys are gonna pay him $40 million, and I don't think the market is nobody's gonna pay him $40 million elsewhere. So he may have to bring that price down, or he might be on his way out of Dallas after this year. During August, okay, yeah, okay, so yeah, you got a little while there to the baby's due, but yeah, okay, but yeah, definitely let me know, man. I'll be doing quite a bit of live streams between now and then and stuff, or let me know in the comment section of my videos, man. Definitely let me know, man. Congratulations to you again, my brother. Chase Young, man, yeah, Chase Young, yeah, Chase Young is a freaking beast, man. Out of Ohio State, right? Chase Young's a beast. I think we will open with Dallas, even with and close with Dallas for the division. You think we're gonna start the season with Dallas? I would love that, man. But the NFL has been pushing they've put the Cowboys late on our schedule, man. Like they've always pushed them back to like week 9, 10, 11, or 12. So I hope you're right, man. I would love to play the Cowboys a lot earlier than what we've been playing them. The last time we played the Cowboys early was 2015. When they came to Philadelphia that game, so yeah, I would love to play the Cowboys a lot earlier than what we played in recent years, so I hope that the NFL will put them on our schedule a lot earlier this year for sure. I would love to open the season against them because the NFL, for whatever reason, they love Giants and Cowboys week 1 Sunday night football, primetime football, for whatever reason. So I hope they actually change it up a little bit this year for sure. I want Dallas early. I want the Eagles week 1 and 2 so they can can't ruin our December. So Greg, you just want to go ahead and get us out of the way, man, because you know that when we play the Giants, that's almost 2 guaranteed wins a season. So you want to go ahead and get us out of the way so we don't ruin things for you. I got you, Gregory. I highly doubt the NFL is going to do that, though. They're going to spread it out, obviously. And I wouldn't be surprised if we end up playing you guys week 17. Or is it 18 now since they moved the they moved it up 1 game? Is it gonna be this year or next year? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because division rivals always play the last week of the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up playing you guys again the last week of the season again, so that we can ruin your December. Let's see. I can't wait to see our D-line eat. Me neither, man. That D-line, man, is absolutely stacked with talent. So I'm hoping that we get a lot more of a pass rush this year, much more, much more pressure on the quarterback, man. I'm very excited to see that D-line and stuff in that running game, because in this division, you got Adrian Peterson, you got Saquon Barkley, You got you got Ezekiel Elliott, man. You got some very good running backs. Darius Geis, very good running backs in the division, man. So obviously having a great interior line, man, you gotta be able to stop that run for sure. So I'm very excited about this D line for sure. I hate facing the Cowboys on week 1. Yeah, I can understand how you get tired of that, man, because the NFL just overdoes it, man. They really do it, man. Like they don't like to change anything up. I guess that's a big ratings thing for them. Giants and Cowboys week 1 is a big ratings, because that's the only thing I can think of. But I guess a lot of people tune in for that game week 1. Grizz, would you feel how would you feel about playing Chase Young? NYG 31. I feel like we have done that every year since 2014. Laughed my ass off. I want to see the Giants Redskins. Andrew Thomas versus Andrew Young. Biggest matchup of the year for me. Bengals finally have fans. Prime. Okay, so you're saying Prime Revis over Prime Champ Bailey? Well, you can't go wrong with that either, man. They were both great corners. Both obviously future Hall of Famers. So you can't go wrong with that either. Grizz, I'm pretty sure you would be confident. Pro Gamer Galaxy, without doubt. The Eagles are gonna win a few games they should lose, and lose a few games they should win in blowouts. Slap my ass off. Well, Bacon, isn't that what we do every year, man? I mean, it won't be a surprise. This team will show up against teams they're not supposed to show up against, but then absolutely stink the joint up against teams they should beat. So isn't that how it is all the time, man? So I wouldn't be shocked by that at all. I might make a video on the NFL schedule too. You should, NYG 31. You should, man. I do it every single year, man. You definitely should make one for sure. Game 17 is next year. Okay. So I know the playoff extension is gonna take place this year for sure. The playoff extension will, that means 7 seeds per conference, 14 teams all together. So I know that's taking effect this season. I know that. Okay, thank you guys for correcting me on that, man. I didn't know if it's gonna be this season or if it's gonna be next season. So yeah, week 17, I expect the Eagles and the Giants to play again week 17. That's what I expect. Although I hope the NFL does change it up. We'll see though. Another underrated draft pick I think we made we made better is Sean Bradley, linebacker out of Temple. Yeah, Sean Bradley, man, local boy, man, local boy we drafted out there. Yeah. I saw his reaction being drafted by his childhood favorite team, man. What a dream come true by that kid, man. We'll see, man. Though he could be one of those underrated picks, man, that could turn to a very good player for us. So obviously we're crossing our fingers about that. We're crossing our fingers over that. So yeah, Sean Bradley out of Temple, man, local boy there. Staying with his hometown team. Thank you for the wrench. You do great content and videos. Thank you, Jock Talk, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. I try my best, man, to produce the best content I can, and I try my best to be as active as I can on this channel, man. So I'm very, very appreciative of the support you guys continue to give me, man. I say it all the time, man, but I truly do mean it, man. Like, it means the world to me, man. The support you guys give me, it means everything to me. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Giants fans, Cowboy fans, Redskin fans, whatever, whoever you root for, man. I appreciate the support from each and every single one of you guys. Thank you, man. Cowboys have dominated the Giants for years. Yes, they have, man. Yes, they have. They've been sweeping you guys like we've been sweeping you a lot in recent years. Dallas will be playing the Rams week 1 this year to open the Rams' new stadium. Oh, okay. So will that stand? Oh, I didn't know that stand be rated this year. I thought it was gonna be rated next year. Okay. Do I miss Michael Jenkins? Absolutely, I do, man. That move still hurts. I get why Roseman did it, man. I get why he did it, but I still don't necessarily agree with it 100%. So yeah, I'm still very hurt by that move, man. Like I was very hurt that we moved on from Jenkins. I feel like Jenkins still had a few more years to contribute. He was one of the few players going out there busting his ass for us, man, and was still playing at a high level. So I thought he had a few more years left in him, maybe 2-3 more years. But I get it, man. He's about to be 33 years old. You don't want to be paying a 33-year-old safety all that money. So for me, that move hurt as much as when we let Brian Dawkins go to the Broncos. It really did. And I wasn't surprised whatsoever when the Saints scooped them up. The head coach of the Saints, Sean Payton, made it very clear that one of the biggest mistakes that he ever made was letting Malcolm Jenkins go to the Eagles. So I wasn't surprised that he scooped in right away and signed him back. I definitely do miss Malcolm Jenkins a lot, man. One of the best safeties in the game, future Hall of Famer, one of the best free agent signings that we ever had, man. I definitely do miss him a lot. But he is 33 years old, so I get why the Eagles were hesitant to pay him. When Roseman said that, we're gonna do what's best for us, he's gonna do what's best for him, I pretty much knew the writing was on the wall right there. I knew he was not coming back, so I wasn't surprised whatsoever when they didn't re-sign him. So it sucks, man, to let know that he's back in New Orleans, but I wish him nothing but the very best, man. Except when the Eagles and the Saints play each other, of course. But I got nothing but love and respect for Malcolm Jenkins, a complete class at both on and off the field. Watch, Spunky. We're gonna like blow out Baltimore and San Francisco, then get our asses handed to us by Cincinnati and Cleveland. Well, Bacon, I wouldn't be surprised. That's normally what the Eagles do, right? They go out there and beat teams that nobody expect them to beat, and then they go and lose to the sorry-ass teams like they did the Dolphins last year. So, would I be surprised by that? No. Do I hope for that? Obviously not, but that would be vintage old Eagles, man. They'll piss you off against these terrible teams, but then go out there and beat the teams, the very good teams. So, I would not be surprised if that happens. Now, obviously, I hope you're wrong. Obviously, I hope we don't lose no goddamn on it Bengals. But I wouldn't be surprised at all, though. All right, almost 2 hours into this thing, man. I wasn't expecting to go this long, but you guys are coming through, man. I appreciate it, though, man. I enjoy it when you guys are interacting with me like this, man. It keeps me going longer. What's the chances of Reagor being Agholor 2.0? Reagor was known for having suspect hands in college, and man. Please don't ever say that name to me again, M. Price. Please. I never want to hear Nelson Agholor's name again. Cross my damn fingers that we don't have a damn second Nelson Agholor on our hands. I hope that with good coaching and good development, man, that he can develop into a good receiver for us. So I pray to freaking God we don't have another Agholor. Oh my God, please. I hope not. I hope Reagor did have his moments of drops, but he also had his moments of good moments too. And you gotta also take into account the fact that he has some terrible quarterbacks, really terrible quarterbacks, in college as well. You gotta take that to effect. He's gonna have a very good quarterback in Carson Wentz throwing him the football. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Reagor goes out there and has a good season. I think the guy went to like 3 quarterbacks or something like that in college, at college, whatever. So hopefully, he's a good player for us. The Buccaneers have been one of the most hyped up teams. That's normally how it goes, man. You get a Hall of Fame quarterback or future Hall of Fame quarterback like Brady, of course the media is gonna hype you up. That's how it goes. I still think the Buccaneers are the second best team in that division. I still think that New Orleans, the Saints, are gonna win that division. I definitely see Dallas versus Rams first Sunday night game. We'll see, man. We'll see. The NFL tends to they tend to want to always do the Rams and the Cowboys and the Giants. So we'll see. You funniest video was your Agholor rant. That shit was classic. Which one? You got to be more specific about the end price, because I've done quite a bit of videos ranting on Nelson Agholor. You go back to my older videos. I've done quite a bit ranting on that motherfucker. So you got to be a little more clear with it. Which one you talking about? Are you talking about the one that got like 14,000 views? That one? Where I put a couple highlights in there too, a couple parodies in there too. So you gotta be a little more clear on that one, because I've done quite a bit of videos making fun of Nelson Aguilar for sure. Let's see. M Price, are you a Cowboys fan? I'm not. If not, what's your football team? Would love to stay longer, but I gotta be up at 4 a.m. to go to work at 5. Peace out, Spunky, and thanks for the moderator title. No problem, my brother Gregory, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through, man. I definitely do appreciate the support, brother. Definitely get your rest up, man. I understand, man. Definitely get your rest, man. I'll talk to you later, brother. Have a good night, Gregory, man. Have a good night. Let's see. Losing Jenkins hurt, but I understand. Yeah, it did hurt, man, and it still stings. It was like one of those it was almost like losing when we lost Brian Dawkins. Jenkins is my second favorite safety that we ever had. After Dawkins, of course. So it hurt like hell, man. But I get the NFL is a business. The Eagles did what they felt was best for the team, man. Overall, long term. So I get it, man. But yeah, those are the tough moves, the tough decisions that have to be made. Those are the ones that sting the most. But I get why the Eagles did what they had to do there. Do you know who Scooter Magruder is? Spunky 1991. Yeah, I do know who he is. He's a Cowboys fan that does a lot of parody videos, right? I've seen some of his content. I have seen some of his content. No, he's a pretty funny guy. I think people are asleep when it comes to the Eagles. Howie is preparing for multiple Super Bowl run and is building a team to be like Kansas City. And speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs, man, I think we might get the Chiefs a run for their money when it comes to the fastest offense. When you look at the speed on this team, man, I think we might get them a run for their money when it comes to speed because the reason why the Chiefs are so damn successful because, obviously Mahomes has a cannon of an arm. He has very fast guys that can run and stretch that field. So I would love to see our offense be very similar to the Chiefs offense. And I think now because Carson got a cannon arm. He's a gunslinger just like Mahomes. So I would love to see our offense be just like that where we're just putting on multiple points per game. So yeah, man. I think we may just give them a run for their money when it comes to the fastest offense in the league. So yeah, speaking of the Chiefs, man, I think we might be right there with them with the fastest offense. I don't care what our record is as long as it's number 1 seed. LOL. That'd be great. That'd be great. Trayvon has to sign with the Packers. Wow. M. Price, Rieger never played with an accurate quarterback at TCU. Like 30-something% of the passes thrown his way were catchable. Rieger has Wentz now. Let's see what he can do. Absolutely. That's what I was saying, Joseph, man. He never had a great quarterback at TCU, man. So you gotta take that into account. Like he played with like three or four different quarterbacks. Atlanta Falcons are a sleeper. They got a very talented team. Well, Aiden, man, I had to put them at 4th place. I think they're the 4th best team in that division. I got the Saints win that division. I got the Buccaneers coming in at number 2. I got the Panthers at number 3, and I got the Falcons at number 4. That's just my honest opinion on that one. EDP's video about deporting Aguilar to Africa had me dying. Not gonna lie. Yeah, EDP. You want a good laugh, man. EDP is funny as hell. Say what you want to say about EDP, man, but he is a great entertainer. That's why he's so popular, because he entertains people for sure. Yeah, I do remember that video for sure. That was funny as hell. I use a couple of his clips as well on my Nelson Aguilar videos too. All right, let's see. So I'll probably go another 10 minutes, even it out with 2 hours, man. I wouldn't expect to be on here for 2 hours, man, but I'm very appreciative of the support. You guys coming in, man, because for a while I was a little bit dead here, but it's kind of got a little livelier, so that's why I stay along a little bit longer. But I'll probably wrap this thing up in the next 10 minutes, whatever. So thank you guys, man, for continuing to come in, man. I appreciate it. In Price, are you sure the Cowboys and Rams are going to play Sunday Night Football to open up the season? I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be afternoon game. Yeah, that was the one with the 14,000 views. It's a classic. Yeah, and that shocked the hell out of me, man. Like, I never expect that video to take off quite the way it did. You know, you just never know when you upload a video, man. Some videos do extremely well, other ones don't do extremely well. You know, so man, that video absolutely took off, man, and I'm very grateful for it, man, because it's very difficult to get a video to go over 1,000 views. It really is, man. People think that's easy, but it's not. You gotta really put out something that really clicks for people, man, and it really gets into the, you know, the algorithm, and you know, it circulates around YouTube. So I'm very appreciative. I'm just very appreciative when I get a video that goes over 1,000 views, man. That right there for me is a milestone, you know what I mean? So when that video hit 14,000 views, I was very appreciative of it. So I'm trying to get this channel to the point where I can average at least 500 to 1,000 views a video. I'm trying to get myself in that category, man. But it hasn't been easy. But I'm very appreciative of just getting a single view on my videos. You know, any view I get, man, I'm very appreciative of it, man. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you guys for the continued support, man. I do appreciate it, for sure. The way you chew out Jalen Mills. Yeah, my rant videos tend to be very popular. That's one thing for sure. People love to hear me yell, scream, and curse, you know. So those videos definitely do tend to, you know, they do tend to be very popular, for sure. You know, people love hearing people rant on YouTube, I guess. So, you know, those do tend to get a lot of views. And I'm very, you know, although it doesn't feel great for me to have to rant and yell, scream, and curse, I do get why people enjoy seeing those videos. You know, I definitely understand, because I love a good rant video myself. You know, so I enjoy watching other YouTubers rant as well. Scooter is the effing man, very entertaining. Yeah, I've watched some of his content, man. He definitely is very funny. Bacon, I like Rieger. I just think Philly reached at 21. Jefferson way more pro ready than Rieger. Scooter is so funny. Rodney McLeod, okay, is underrated player. Who do you think the Eagles? Who do you think Philly's three starting receivers would be? Okay, good question there, man. Alshon Jeffrey, even though I know Eagle fans wants to move on for him, it's not happening. Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Rieger, and then I can see, you know, Greg Ward maybe mixing in the slot. That's what I can see. I think those four guys are guaranteed roster spots. I think they are, and then guys like Goodwin and who else? Trying to think who else. See, after that, man, it gets a little tough. Hightower, I think, again, roster spot. And JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I could see the Eagles possibly keeping 6, maybe 7 wide receivers next year. But definitely the top 3 is going to be Alshon Jeffrey, you know, Deshaun Jackson, and Jalen Rieger, I think, are the top 3. To answer your question there, man. I don't even think TCU has had a remotely good quarterback since, like, Trayvon Boykin. Why do Eagles cut Marcus Mitchell? Aren't they stupid or what? It's just, man, the competition, man. The competition, Kevin. There's a lot of competition in wide receiver. You can't keep everybody. That's just the facts. And they got so much speed on this team right now, man. You just simply can't keep everybody. So Marcus Mitchell is gonna have to really battle his ass off if he wants a spot this year. That's just the facts. He could find himself on the practice squad, you know, if he doesn't make the main roster. You know, there's just so much competition this year, man. So he's gonna have to really battle it out this year to if he wants a roster spot. And I love it, man. I love great competition like that. I really do. It's dinner time in California. Catch you later, Spunky. All right, Jock Talk, man. You take it easy, brother. Thank you for coming through. What's up, Master P. Dot? If you guys are not subscribed to my man, Master P. Dot, he's Eagles content creator, vid maker. Definitely go sub this guy up, man. This guy is very, very smart. He know his stuff, man. Sub up Master P. Dot if you have not subbed him up yet, man. You won't regret it. Trust me. Great video maker right there. Goodwin and Deshaun Jackson speed. Deshaun Jackson speed. Jeffrey, pick your poison. Yeah. I honestly think we're going to trade Alshon. But here's the thing, Bacon. What are you gonna get for him? Who's gonna want to trade for Alshon Jeffrey right now? He's injured right now. His numbers have been in decline. You know, he apparently is doesn't have a good relationship with Carson Wentz. So some people might think he might be a cancer. So what are you gonna get for him? Who's gonna pick up that expensive contract? Because we can't just cut him, or we're gonna pay a big cap. We're gonna have a big cap hit on our shoulders. Who's gonna trade for him? That's the question right there. What are you gonna get for Alshon Jeffrey? So I just don't see financially how we can move on for him this year. When we're not gonna cut him, and I just don't see anybody really wanting to trade for him. That's just me being honest. I know a lot of people want to move on for Alshon, but just because of the contract, the way it's structured, I just don't see us moving on from him this year. Maybe next year, but not this year. Alshon will probably be on IR to start the season. I wouldn't be surprised, man. You know, I don't think he's gonna play the first week anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised, man. Also, not to mention, Alshon Jeffrey is also 30 years old, so he's getting up there in age now. He's not young. He's not young for NFL. When it comes to NFL standards, he's not young anymore for that wide receiver position. So I just don't see how we're gonna move on for Alshon Jeffrey this year. When is your next live stream and what time? Kevin, I'm not sure, man. Every time I know for sure I'm gonna do a live stream, I'll post in my community, let you guys know. I have been talking about doing a live stream with another vid maker. Me and Joey Shakes have been talking about doing a live stream together at some point. We'll see about that. We might have one coming up this week for you guys. We'll see. We shall see. But whenever I know for sure, it just depends on my schedule. When I know for sure I have time to do one, I'll let you guys know in my community post. That's what I love about that community post, man. It allows me to really communicate with you guys a lot better now. So when I know for sure that when I have the time to do one, I'll post it and let you guys know, like I did with this. Oh damn, Master P Dot, he playing 2004 NCAA, man. He's going old school there. MC Philly, what's up, man? What's up, Spunky? How's your evening going, man? My question is, what do you think of K'Von Wallace? I think it was a steal. Yeah, I spoke about that earlier, MC Philly. I love it, man. I love that pick. You know, the last time we drafted a safety out of Clemson, he went on to be one of the most beloved Eagles of all time. My favorite Eagle of all time, Hall of Famer. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Brian Dawkins, who along with Vincent is also mentoring K'Von Wallace. They were mentoring him before the Eagles drafted him. So I like it, man. I love the pick of K'Von Wallace. I think K'Von Wallace could legitimately threaten the position of Jalen Mills, because Jalen Mills, one of the reasons why they let Malcolm Jenkins go was because they wanted to move Jalen Mills over to safety. But if K'Von Wallace comes in and plays his ass, he performs his ass off, I could see him legitimately threatening Jalen Mills for that #1 spot at safety. I could definitely see that, man. So I love it, man. Give that kid a couple years to develop. I think he could be one of the top 6 safeties in the game, top 5 safety in the game. That's how highly I think of him. And like I said, having guys like Brian Dawkins and Vincent, mentoring him, those are some great mentors to have for sure. So I like it. Thoughts on the Arizona Cardinals? Are they a sleeper team? Arizona Cardinals. I still think the NFC West, I still think it's going to come down between San Francisco and Seattle. I still think that San Francisco and Seattle show right there. The Rams, I think are going to they're going to take an even further step back than what they did last year. I think that Seattle and San Francisco, I think that's their show right there. That's just my honest opinion. I think the Cardinals are definitely an improved team, but do I think they're ready yet to quite compete? Do I think they're ready to compete with the Seahawks and the 49ers for that division? No, I don't. Not right now. I think they still need a few more years of having good, solid drafts, man, added pieces before they're ready to compete for that division. So that's just my honest opinion on the Cardinals right now. Alshon Jeffrey to Jaguars, they need a receiver. But the thing is, Alshon Jeffrey is injured, man. He's injured. And he's on the wrong side of 30 now. And his contract is very, very pricey. So they trade for Alshon Jeffrey. They may not even have a receiver like for it's on week 1. So I just don't see a scenario right now where anybody's gonna say, okay, we want to take on that big contract of Alshon Jeffrey. I just don't see it, man. I could be wrong. I'm not. I never pretend. I never act like I know everything. I've never been the type to act like I know everything. But it's just right now, it just doesn't make sense to me why any team want to trade for Alshon Jeffrey. As much as I know Eagle fans want to get rid of him, I'm just looking at it from another team's perspective. I just don't see anybody, want to trade for Alshon Jeffrey. I just don't see it. I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Jeffrey is 30 years old, man. So that's getting up there when it comes to wide receiver. So he's getting up there, and plus he's coming off an injured season. He's coming off one of his worst productive seasons. I think actually his worst season of his career. It's going to be hard to sell a team on trade for him right now. Hey, Spunky, I love your videos, bro. And would you be surprised if the Eagles bring back Jason Peters? Would I be surprised if the Eagles bring back Jason Peters? No. He has a very good relationship with obviously the team owner, Jeffrey Lurie. He's one of the greatest players in our franchise history. He's still a good player, just he's getting up there in age and injuries. And I'm not necessarily against bringing him back, but I don't want him starting at left tackle. Maybe you could put him at guard, but I think Andre Dillard, in order for him to develop into what we drafted him to be, Andre Dillard needs to start next year. You don't draft a guy like that to be on the bench behind Jason Peters for 2-3 years. So I wouldn't be surprised if we brought him back. Not at all. I'll be all for adding very good depth at left tackle. But like I said, man, if he does come back, it needs to be as a backup. You could move the guard if you want to. I'm fine with that. But at left tackle, Andre Dillard needs to start next year. But no, I would not be surprised whatsoever if we did bring back Peters. There's been rumors rumbling about that, so I won't be surprised. I'm really into classic games. That's just me. Yeah, I like classic games too. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Master P. I still play Nintendo. I still play Sega every now and then, man. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So I go back even more old school sometimes. I think the Rams are gonna be last place, and Jalen Ramsey will demand another trade by mid-season. We'll see, man. I definitely do expect the Rams to take a further seat back. They're one of those teams that spent so much money to try to go into win now mode, and it backfired on them. And now they had all those expensive contracts that they had to get rid of. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. That's good, Bacon. I'm doing well. Quarantine, which sucks, but I'm good. Let's see. Bacon Grizz and my Rams will be second or third place. I'm praying and hoping Wentz doesn't end up looking over his shoulder again with Hurts. Grizzly, we draft a hell of a draft. What's freight looking like? What's the freight looking like? Well, it has its up and down moments, man. Hold up, so my voice is getting all cracky again. Hold up. Okay, so you're asking what freight looking like? It has its up and down moments, man. You have your good moments, your good times, your bad times, which is normal. But this virus in general, man, definitely has taken its toll on freight at times, because a lot of these companies, like these meat packing companies, they're having to close because of the virus and stuff like that, because employees are coming down with the virus and stuff, so they've had to close some of these plants. So yeah, that definitely has had an effect on the freight at times. But overall, it's not too bad, because obviously, moving food around, which is what I do. I run refrigerated, so moving food around is very important. So overall, even though there have been some companies and stuff that have been closing because of the virus, overall, I've been able to still work and find loads overall pretty good during this time. Like I said, just like in normal, you have your good times, your bad times. But overall, the freight hasn't been too bad, though. There has been a little dip, obviously, but overall, not too bad. Benjamin, is Cam Akers going to replace Todd Gurley's production? What's up, Sharky's girl? How you doing, Sharky's girl? I'm glad to see you in here. You came in towards the very end because I am going to wrap this thing up pretty soon. But I'm glad I was able to stay. That I did stay as long as I did, because there was one point where I was going to close this thing down after only 1 hour. But people started coming in over time once they figured out that I'm doing this live stream. So I'm appreciative of it, man. You guys truly do drive how long I go in this thing, because the more people in here, the more activities going on, obviously, the longer I go with the stream. So thank you guys for coming through, man. I'm very appreciative of it. But how's everything going on with you, Sharky's girl? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm over here at my company yard in Dallas. I'm getting ready to sign a lease where I'm going to become a contractor, which means that I'm going to be a small business owner, running my business, which is this truck. So I'm very, very excited about that. Very, very excited to be taking that next step in my career. I know you was a trucker too at one point, right, Sharkies? So you know about the whole contractor stuff, man. After 2 years as a company driver, I'm getting ready to become my own business owner. So I'm very, very excited about it. Trying to better myself in life, man. And I'm very happy right now. I'm in a good place. What's that? A huge water jug? Well, MC Philly, I could put anything in it, but yeah, I'm drinking water right now. That's what I was drinking, yeah. When my voice started getting all cracky and stuff, that's because it's getting dry. So I had to drink a little bit of water, so my voice don't crack up. Cause when you sit here, you talk for a couple hours like this, man, your voice gets all cracky and stuff. So whenever I'm doing one of these live streams, I gotta have water right there for my throat. The Rams offense was built around Gurley, and I don't know if Akers or Malcolm Brown can replace that. Yeah, we're gonna see, man. Gurley, of course, went back home to Atlanta, man, going to play for the Falcons. So we'll see, man. The Rams, I definitely expect them to take it even further seat back, man. I definitely do. I think that's the 49ers and the Seahawks division right now. Trucker bomb is pee in plastic bottle out the window. Spunky Nights 91, the Jalen Hurts pick in the second round, maybe by the Eagles makers, makes absolutely no sense. Well, Benjamin, I felt the same way when we drafted him, man. I will be honest. I wasn't. If you go back and watch my video, actually, I said, "What the hell is Howard Roseman doing?" If you go back and watch that video, man, I wasn't happy about it. But now as time has gone on, man, I have began to understand what he was doing. I wasn't happy about it when it first happened, but as time has gone on, I definitely understand what Roseman is doing. You gotta have a very good, solid backup quarterback in this league. It's a two quarterback league, And with Carson Wentz, you just don't know with Carson, Cross our fingers and hope that he stays healthy, but you really just don't know. So I definitely understand why Roseman made that move. Did I think the second round was a little too early to make that jump? Probably so, but we drafted a couple bombs like Clayton Thornton last year in the 5th round. So a lot of times, you draft those quarterbacks in the 5th round, they don't shape up to be anything, So, you draft a guy in the 2nd round that could have been a 1st round pick that was rated high, You got a solid backup quarterback for the next 4 or 5 years. So I definitely understand it. And a guy like Jalen Hurts is not going to be on the bench for sure. But he's not going to be starting over Carson Wentz. We got so much money and time and energy invested in Carson Wentz. But I do see them doing packages and stuff that will mix him into the game plan. I definitely do see him get on the field quite a bit next year. So I wasn't crazy about that move at all. I wasn't crazy whatsoever about it. But now that time is going on, I definitely do understand why Roseman did what he did there. So it is what it is. Thank you, Eagles Shotters. I definitely appreciate that, man. I work my butt off out here, man. I love what I do for a living. I can't complain, man. I'm very blessed. Very blessed that I'm able to even work right now, because I feel for the people that right now that can't work because of this virus and stuff. And I hope that once all this calms down, I hope it calms down soon so everybody can get back to their normal lives, man. But thank you, man. I'm very appreciative that I'm able to still be out here and work. So yeah, I love what I do, man. I absolutely love being on the open road. I love what I do. Bit white bread, extra crispy. What is Sharky's talking about? What's up, Train Eagles? Another Eagles YouTuber, man. If you guys are not subscribed to my man, Train Eagles 215, good dude, man. Very good dude. Very good vid maker. Very underrated vid maker. That guy right there deserves a whole lot more views and subscribers that he has, man. But I know he's a very humble guy. He's very appreciative. But if you guys please can give my man, Train Eagles, a subscribe, man, go check out his channel, man. That guy definitely deserves a lot more. He definitely deserves a lot more viewers and subscribers, man. Sub up Train Eagles. He's a moderator right here, man. He just commented. Go check his channel out, please. Yeah, speaking of moving food, yeah, I heard Tyson Chicken company closed because it got infected with COVID. Is that true? I haven't heard it closing, but I did hear the CEO of Tyson saying that there could be a shortage of chicken. I did hear that, but I didn't hear about them closing. I haven't actually picked up a Tyson load in a while. I normally pick up Tyson loads out there in what we call the meat packs, Kansas and stuff like that. But I haven't heard about them completely closing. But I do know that, like I said, the CEO warned that they could be a shortage of chicken very soon. So I'm not quite sure about that. Harry Roseman wants to be new Patriots. That's what's up, Spunky. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Master P. Dot. I appreciate it, man. I like classic truck style, long nose. It's safer in accidents and on washboard roads, not cab over design. Pain in the ass at tight parking lots though. You hit a deer yet? Explode them like a tomato. No, Sharkies, I never hit a deer, and I cross my fingers. I never do, but I have hit a geese. A couple days ago, I was in Illinois. I was driving, and a geese flew right to my windshield, cracked the windshield really cracked the windshield. I'm just grateful that they ain't gonna geese didn't actually come through my windshield. So no, I have not hit a geese, and I cross my fingers. I have not hit a deer, and I cross my fingers. I never do, but I have hit a geese that flew right to my windshield. Feel bad, Rieger gonna bust feeling Rieger gonna bust injury prone. Come on, Sharkies, man. Let's have a positive outlook. I really don't want Rieger to. I don't want any of our draft picks to be a bust. But we know, not everybody is cut out for the NFL. But I'm really hoping you're wrong on that one. Sharkies girl, don't say that. Exactly, Bacon. Don't say that, Sharkies. We want him to be a very good player for us. Don't say that. No problem, Twain, man. Definitely you guys sub up Twain, man. He's a good dude, man. Good vid maker. That guy right there deserves a lot more views and subscribers, man. He definitely does, man. So if you guys could please do for me, go out there and he's right here in the comment section. Give Train Eagles give him a sub. He definitely deserves it. What's your favorite skillet on the skillet on menu? What's my favorite skillet on menu? What do you mean, Sharkies? I'm in North Carolina. Smithfield closed. Sanderson Farms, a plant of a lot of plant close. Yeah. I was saying that Train. I know Smithfield in South Dakota. I think is it Sioux Falls or Sioux City? I can't remember. It's Sioux something. But I know the Smithfield there, they closed because this coronavirus and stuff. So yeah, there definitely have been a couple plants closing up because of this virus and stuff. But I hear that some of them are starting to open back up. They're starting to open back up. But yeah, it definitely has had its impact on the trucking industry, no doubt about it. The truck stops and stuff. A lot of these truck stops are actually closing right now, which is it hurts us truck drivers big time because now we don't have a place sometimes to go rest our heads at night. So some of these rest areas have been closing. So this coronavirus has been impacting everybody. It truly has been. But as truckers, we have to keep pushing through because America don't stop moving. America needs food. America needs, clothes or whatever, man. Then shelves have to be stocked. So we have to keep moving as drivers. It has had its impact on us, man. But we're getting through it, and we all will get through this, man. We've been through much worse than this, and we'll get through it together. That's what they made a deer guard for. Yeah, I've never hit a deer, and I cross my fingers I never do. Laugh my ass off. Jordan is so much better than LeBron not funny. Yeah, I mean, I like LeBron James. I respect LeBron James. You know, as a Heat fan, I'm very appreciative of LeBron James for what he did for my Heat. Helped us win 2 more championships. But Jordan is the GOAT, man. When it comes to the NBA, Jordan is the GOAT. I agree with that. But I have no problem with LeBron James whatsoever. I respect LeBron James as a player and a person off the field. He's a good person off the field too. I'm just getting off the court too. I think Sanders is gonna have a breakout year. Oh, Mac Weeks, man. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Mac Weeks. I'm about to wrap it up soon, but welcome to the chat. Absolutely, man. Sanders, man. I love that kid, man. You guys know how I felt last year. I wanted him rebound our team, and I was absolutely excited when we drafted him. So I love that pick, man. Miles Sanders, you know, last year, man, he had a great year last year. I think he's going to have an even better year this year. Oh, favorite skillet at Iron Skillet. Favorite skillet at Iron Skillet. Truck stops. Iron Skillet is, you know, that's the side of the Petros. And of course, you got Country Pride side of the TAs. My favorite skillet at Iron Skillet, like my favorite dish, like what? Oh, you asked my favorite dish? I really don't have one. Whenever I go to Iron Skillet, I tend to eat the buffet, you know, but the buffet's been closed now because of the virus. Sioux Falls, that's right, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Yeah, the Smithfield over there in Sioux Falls, they closed because of the coronavirus. I heard about that a couple weeks ago. You know, they said quite a bit of their employees came down with it. So I get it, man. Safety has to come first. But you know, and a couple plants have closed because of this dang on the virus. But hopefully, man, they're able to get, we're able to get this virus under control soon, because obviously we gotta continue to move the goods around the country. If truckers stop moving their trucks, this country, I don't want to imagine where this country would be at if truckers are not moving goods around the country. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree. Bacon, I agree. There never will be another Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the face of the game. He was the brand of the game. He expanded the brand of the game. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I definitely agree with that. What else do you think we need to complete the Philadelphia Eagles? Twain, I still want to know who's going to be our corner outside of Darius Slay. I still want to know who's going to be that number 2 corner. I think we need to add a little bit more depth on the offensive line. Definitely at center. Definitely add another center. I wouldn't mind seeing some more depth at linebacker. I'm hoping the guys that we drafted here, like the guy Temper, Bradley out Temper, Hill, we drafted him, out of Stanford, whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing these guys, the competition that we have at linebacker, because linebacker has been a weakness for us for a long time. So if we can improve at linebacker, if we can improve at corner, then yeah, we really got something there, man. Because I don't really have too many bad things to say about the offense, except that we could use a little more depth on the O-line. But offense, I think we're very good on offense. Just add a little more depth at corner, add a little more depth at linebacker. Yeah, definitely a little bit more depth at linebacker, a little more depth at corner, and I think we got a pretty good squad. Maybe another safety or 2 as well. You talking about the coronavirus a bioweapon? I don't know about that. I think the coronavirus is what they said over there in China, that they were eating bats and stuff. They said it originated from the bats and stuff. But if you looked at old bottles of Lysol, it says it will kill that it kills coronavirus. This coronavirus started in animals, and somehow it got to the point where it's now transmitted to humans. So, I don't think it's a bioweapon, but I do think it's a disease that started over there in Asia, and it has spread it rapidly around the world. We have Nicole Roby, but Logan Ryan is still available. Oh no, Roby Coleman, but okay, yeah. Roby Coleman is a slot corner. He's not an outside corner. That's the thing. He is a slot corner. We need an outside corner outside Darius Slay. I'm trying to figure out, does Roseman still believe that Sidney Jones can be that outside corner? That's my question. Is he still holding out hope that Sidney Jones will have a breakout year? Because right now, Roby is going to be a slot corner. That's the way I see him. Gangrene David, the myth, the man, the legend, Mr. Gangrene David is here, everybody, man. What's up, man? I'm getting ready to end this thing pretty soon, but you guys, man, sub my boy Gangrene David up. He's a Jets fan, man, but a good dude, man. Good vid maker. Definitely go there and show my boy, Gangrene David some love, man. Good dude, man, and very, very smart fan. Yeah, Gangrene David, man, I'm being safe, man. I'm out here just continuing to work and do my job, man, but also following the rules, following the precautions and stuff. I'm keeping to myself in my truck for the most part. I'm not, I'm not roaming out like crazy and stuff. I guess you could say I'm kind of semi-quarantined in my truck, so I'm doing my very best to stay safe, man. Cleaning my hands, obviously, very regularly. Using hand sanitizer very regularly. I keep a bottle of hand sanitizer. So I'm doing everything that I feel that my very best to try to stay healthy. And so far, cross my fingers, but so far everything's been everything's been going well because of my health. So, all right, Sharky's girl, later Sharky's girl, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Good. See you later, Sharky's girl. David, what's good, my dude? Grizz, what's good? Thank you, Spunky. Hope it's going. How's it going, brother? Staying safe, I hope. Yeah, Gangrene David, man. I saw his. I'm friends with Gangrene David on Facebook. He's out. He's doing a lot of working out in the house and stuff. So he's over there quarantining the house and stuff. I've been quarantined in my house. I felt relieved when I got to get out into my car and get out in my neighborhood. I know, being stuck in your house, man, Gangrene David, I know that sucks, man. I know you was very, very happy to finally get out a little bit and, roam around outside. So this quarantine, man, it sucks, man. It really does suck. But we will get through this mess together, man. We will get through this, it's probably gonna get a little worse before it gets better. But overall, though, I do think it will die off, and we will move past this. I just hope, though, that the football season is not threatened by this. If they have to play in the they have to play in closed stadiums, I'm fine with that. So crossing my fingers, man, that the NFL season, which is still many months away. The NFL season is how many months away? Is let's see, June, July, August, September, June. It's about 4 or 5 months away. Hopefully by then, man, it's at a level where it's contained at. Even if the stadiums don't open to crowds, man, I hope that we still have our football games, because I don't know what to do without my football. I will go crazy without the football next year. Worst part of this is being out of work, which is for me is a shitty time for with a kid on the way. Yeah, man, people like you, Bacon Grizz, I absolutely sympathize with. That stimulus check, which is $1,200, that's not gonna cover a lot of people's rent, much less their entire moving expense. Living expenses. So people like you that are being affected with work because of this, man, I truly sympathize with you folks, man. I feel very blessed that I'm even able to work right now. Being a truck driver, obviously, you gotta have truck drivers moving around. So I feel for people like that, man. People who lives have completely been really been hurt by this this pandemic. Hopefully, man, within the next couple weeks or months, whatever, they're able to get a cure for this crap, and they're able to get under control where we can begin going back to a normal life. I say begin because things are not gonna go back to normal probably ever, but especially not to what we used to have, and if it does, it's gonna be a long time. But hopefully it gets to the point where we can start mingling out in public again, and people can start somewhat getting back to their normal lives. I just want my butt to be in the seat for MetLife come September. I don't care if I have to wear a mask. Yeah, David, I hope that happens, man. I hope that it gets to the point where we can have crowds next year. But the way they're talking right now, they're preparing for the worst. That's what the NFL is preparing for. They are preparing for the season to go on as scheduled, but they are saying that it could be empty stadiums next year. And if that's the case, then it is what it is, man. If I get to see my football, I'm happy. As long as I get to see my football. Yeah. Most important thing, be safe. Spunky, be safe. Do you got a mask? Yeah, I got a couple masks on Train Eagles. I got two masks. I got a Hello Kitty mask, which I posted in my community post one time. I got that, and I have a regular blue kind of a surgical mask. So I got two masks. You know, I wear them when I go to these facilities where you have to wear. You know, there's some of these facilities where they won't even let you on their property if you don't have a mask. You know, that's how serious some of these places are taking it. So yeah, I have my mask. You know, in case I come across one of those places where it's mandatory to have one. So yeah, I have two masks actually. A Hello Kitty one, which I had no choice but to buy at that time, and a blue surgical mask. They're supposed to release it. Yeah, Gangrene David. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that, man. I'm gonna do the prediction. When that come out, I'm gonna do the prediction of what I think the Eagles' record's gonna be, and I'm also gonna do a division standings prediction as well. Who I predict to win each division. And with the Patriots now losing Brady and Gronkowski, I think your Jets definitely have a good chance to take the division this year. So I'm gonna give that some thought who I think is gonna win each division. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a all around division standing prediction. But I'm gonna definitely do the Eagles schedule prediction when it comes out on Thursday. What I think the Eagles record's gonna be. Once the gyms open, I can finally go back to work and in the pool. The pool sounds great right now, man. It definitely does. Well, that's good, man. That's good that you were able to get some money out here on Gangrene David. That's very good that your channel, you're able to make some money off your channel. That's very good. Like I said, man, I'm very blessed that that I'm able to still work out here, being a truck driver, man, because it's been a tough time, and truck drivers obviously we're considered very essential, so we gotta keep our trucks moving and stuff to continue to transport goods. So it's a tough time, man. That stimulus check that the government sent to a lot of people, man, it won't cover some people the rent for a lot of people, much less their entire living expenses. So they gotta figure something out here, man, because the bills don't start coming in. People gotta make a living. So I'm hoping that they get this damn thing under control within the next couple months, because it truly has gotten ridiculous. It really has. Oh wow, too close. Too close. Whoa, didn't mean to get that close. There we go. Yeah, I got a little too close there. Let's see. Yeah, the stimulus check helped a little bit, but it won't be enough. God bless all the essential workers, especially you truck drivers. Thank you, Bacon, man. Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate that. The whole thing will be under control once they release the vaccine, and hopefully it's soon, Gangrene David, man, because this can't continue for much longer. It can't. People's lives are being absolutely turned upside down because of this. It has been. So hopefully they get that vaccine ready very soon. How's our lockdown is till Monday, till May? I don't know. I don't know. Cases are just that bad. How I believe Gangrene David. Hello, laugh my ass off. He ripped. Be honest. How bad did you get ripped on for that Hello Kitty mask? Oh, Bacon Grizzly, man. You should see when I go to some of these shippers and receivers with that damn thing on. You should see how the men looking at me. They're like, "What the hell is wrong with this guy?" Some of this, they look at me like there's something wrong with me. Now, a lot of the women have told me that it's pretty cute. It's pretty adorable when me wearing that thing. But I definitely have had some men give me looks like, "What the hell?" So I've had people at my job definitely laugh and stuff at it. But I had no choice, man. I had no choice but to wear it. I want to follow the law. I want to follow the rules. Because some of these places, if you're not wearing something to cover your face, it's a $1,000 fine. And I sure as hell do not want to pay a $1,000 fine. Now, I can afford to pay it, but I don't want to pay $1,000 fine. So, yeah, man, I definitely have got some looks for some people, especially dudes when I go to these shippers and receivers. But a lot of the women that told me that's kind of cute down wearing it. But, I've definitely got some eyes, turning like, what the hell, when I go to some of these places. I wonder if no fans in crowds. I wonder if no fans in crowds, if they if it would be, if it would then be legal, or they would have to use fake crowd noise. If they start pumping the crowd noise in. Let's see. And a lot of idiots not listening to the precaution here. And those idiots are the ones that normally come down with it, and they're the ones that prolong the stay-at-home orders. I can't stand people that's not following, they're not following precautions. How does everybody how does everybody do record predictions when you still have to see training camp and preseason? It made no sense. Well, I do it based off of what we have on our roster, the talent that we what we have on our roster, what they perceive to be. So that's why I do it, because obviously we don't know what these players are gonna shape up to be, but training camp is not enough to actually show what they're gonna show up to be in the NFL. You just don't know until they actually go out there and play in regular games. But I do it based off what based off the strength of our roster and what we brought in to those positions. Bills, I think, could take the division. Yeah, the Bills are a pretty good team, man. They made the playoffs last year. They definitely could be they could win that division for sure. I heard the government's going to send more stimulus checks. I heard that too, but who knows at this point, man? Who knows at this point? Don't zoom in too much, otherwise you'll have memes. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, Gang Green. Yeah, I did not mean to zoom in that much. I definitely didn't. I pushed that button by mistake and it zoomed way in. So, yeah, the last thing I want is Funky 1991 memes up here. David, I think you guys will be a sleeper team come this season. Denzel Mims. I wanted Denzel Mims on the Eagles, man. We could have got him in the second round, but we got Jalen Hurts instead. So we'll see, man. We'll see what he looks like for you guys, man. I like Denzel Mims. Mims has to prove himself, but goddamn, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I feel you on that. Hate the embarrassment, but I ain't paying a fine. You got me fucked up with that. Yeah, Bacon Grizzly. Yeah, I'm not paying a $1,000 fine. So I had to do what I had to do, man. I was down there in Laredo, Texas, which is around the Mexican border. They're not playing no games down there. If you don't have a mask on, that's a big fine that I don't want to pay. So I had to suck it up and I had to go buy one, man. That was actually, believe it or not, that was the most masculine damn mask they had. It truly was, believe it or not. They had some other stuff that was way too feminine, a lot more feminine than that. So I didn't want to pay the fine, so I did what I had to do, man. Also, you guys still on Bryce Hall, man. You guys drafted a lot of good players, to be honest. I love that. I love the way we use our draft assets. Now it just matters how these players could produce. I think the crowds will be CG. Oh, they're gonna be edited in, huh? Do you know Jets Central, Gang Green David? Yes, yeah, okay, Jets Central. To be honest, you guys could be a wild card team. Philly Joyo, hey, what's up, Philly Joyo? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm getting ready to end this thing pretty soon, man. But how you do? How's everything going with you, Philly Joyo? Let's get another Super Bowl win. Absolutely, man. I want another Lombardi. Absolutely. We'll see, man. Lots of competition involved, and we have a brutal schedule. I welcome good competition, man. That shows you what our team is made of, just how good this Eagles team is. So I welcome good competition. Once Brady and Grunt left the Pats, it was truly the end of the era for the Pats. Other than everything that's been going on, I've been really doing what I can to grow my channel, and I've been averaging around 1,000 views a video. That's good, Gang Green David, man. That's where I'm trying to get myself at, man. Like, I've been trying to get myself, around that mark pretty soon. So that's pretty damn good that your channel is growing, man. Very happy for you and your success for your channel. That's very good. I'm ready to see the green confetti fall again. You and me both, Weech, man. That was the happiest day of my life as a sports fan. We were told for so many years, especially by Cowboy fans, that we would never see the Eagles catching that Lombardi trophy. It was such a great day, man. I hope that's not too long before we have another one of those one of those moments for sure. So hopefully within the next few years, man, we got a team here that can win another Super Bowl. Let's hope so. Me too. We got a lot of speed. We are going to be like the Chiefs offense. That's what I was saying, Philly Joel. I think we might get the Chiefs a run for their money when it comes to the fastest offense in the league. You know, the Chiefs obviously have a high scoring, high productive offense. They got a lot of speed that can stretch that field. And Mahomes having the cannon of an arm can absolutely sling that ball down the field. We have a quarterback with a cannon of the arm like Carson Wentz. He needs those fast receivers that, just like Deshaun Jackson. We saw what he did with Deshaun Jackson in that one game against the Redskins. Now we got some young talent behind Deshaun Jackson, which we should have had last year. You know, we put our eggs in one basket. But now we got some great talent now that can be mentor and learn for Deshaun Jackson. I'm very excited about this speed next year. Thank you, sir. I'm 307 subscribers away from 3,000. Congratulations, Gang Green David, man. You know, you'll definitely be there very soon, man. Good to see. I love seeing success come to good people. So continue doing your thing, Gang Green. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that's what we have, man. When it comes to this offense, man. So much damn speed, 4.2, 4.3s on this offense. So hopefully that's what we have, man. All right, NYG31. I'll talk to you later, man. Thank you for coming through. I'm probably gonna end up wrapping this thing up myself, man. I've been going for 2 hours and 36 minutes, so I'm probably getting ready to wrap this thing up pretty soon. You know, thank you guys who came through here, man. I'm very appreciative of it. I agree with Matt Weeks. So will you do the record predictions when the schedule comes out? Yes, Philly Joy, I will do that. When the schedule comes out Thursday, look out for a video where I will give you my prediction on the Eagles record, and I also gonna do a whole NFL standings prediction where I tell you who I think is gonna win each division. So yes, definitely look for that record prediction video on Thursday or Friday. We'll see. I want to see that green confetti too. Yeah, we've been missing that speed for a long time. Do you think the Eagles will be shortchanged by not having a mini camps and off-season programs? Well, the whole league. Well, if the Eagles don't have it, the whole league is not going to have it. So in that case, wouldn't the whole league be shortchanged by it? Obviously, that's the rookie mini camps and off-season training programs are key for these young rookies. So yeah, it definitely will have an effect, but it is what it is. Hopefully they get them in there. Obviously we gotta have a training camp. You have them in closed facilities and stuff. So yeah, definitely all those reps they can get is the more reps they can get, the better. So yeah, it definitely will have an effect for sure. Do you think the Eagles will be okay? We read that. Yo, Spunky, gotta head out, my man. Good chatting with you, my dude. Good night, Bacon Grizzly, man. Thank you, brother, for coming through, man. And I'll probably get ready to wrap this thing up myself, man. Been going for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up myself. Thank you, Bacon Grizzly, for coming through. Let's see. I'm actually bummed that we'll have no training camp. I've been going to Jets training camp for the last couple of years, and this hell of a time. Yeah, I've never been to a Eagles training camp. That's one of the things that's always been on my bucket list. I've never been to one. I know Joey Shakes, he's gone to a couple of them. That's something that's on my bucket list down the road that I definitely do want to say I've actually been to an Eagles training camp. So yeah, it sucks, man, but it is what it is. Safety comes first. We gotta protect these players, obviously. These players don't stay healthy, then we get no football. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I know people are upset that we may not be going to the games next year, but I would much rather have football without crowds than football at all, no football at all. So, it is what it is, man. Hopefully this virus is contained within the next couple months, and hopefully we don't have to worry about that scenario. But I doubt it. I think it will be empty stadiums if we have football. That's just the way I view it right now. But we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, Bacon Grizzly. Training camp is fun except I fry alive under the sun. Yeah, man, being out there in July, yeah, absolutely. I would imagine so. Carson Wentz is my favorite Eagle. I hope he see him throwing those dots again. Yeah, man. Carson Wentz, there's no excuse for Carson Wentz not to have a big season next year, man. You look at all this talent that's around him, all this speed around him. Carson Wentz, look what he did last year with a bunch of practice squad receivers. Next year, I expect him to be in the MVP conversation. He should be in that MVP conversation with all this talent. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you guys that came through. You know, pretty good live chat, man. 2 hours and 40 minutes, almost 3 hours. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that came through. We will do this again. I don't know exactly when. I can't guarantee any certain time. You know, it just all varies on my schedule. So when I know for sure I have a time to do one, of course I'll let you guys know in my community post like I always do. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when the next one is. But this was a lot of fun, man. First time I did a live stream in over 2 months, whatever. So yeah, I definitely enjoy myself. I enjoy chatting with you guys. Thank you guys that all came through here, man. Let's just hope for the best. Everybody stay safe. Everybody stay safe. Stay indoors. Follow the precautions, man. We've been through bad stuff like this before. We'll get through this. We'll get through this like we have those. So it's always, man. It's always fly, Eagle, fly. As always, man. Always fly, Eagle, fly. But everybody take care of yourselves, man. I love you guys, man. I can't stress that enough. I love you guys, man. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for the support you continue to give my channel, man. I'm very appreciative of it. Very appreciative. Peace out, Gangrene David, man. Peace out, Joseph Serrani. Peace out, Matt Weeks, Master P. Dot. You know, Lorelli. Peace out to you. Bacon Grizzly already left out. Peace out to everybody, man. But as always, man, go Birds. Thank you guys for coming through again. Like I said, we will do another one of these soon. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights and I want us out of here. Fly, Eagles, fly. With that said, peace.